train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin Haney.
Yo, what up, family? Welcome back, man. Welcome back to another side of the Cookout, man. Hey, shout out to my brother Knockout Boxing. Have once again another hell of a show. Great conversation over there, man. We're gonna keep it going over here. Man, I got a lot I want to cook on, man. Haven't been live, had some things going on, but we live tonight, and so we're gonna do it. We're gonna get it in. As always, man, y'all make sure when y'all get in here, man, y'all smash the like button. Sub to the channel if you're not already sub, man. And man, y'all know, share, do all that good stuff. Share it and let the people know where we at, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we get started, as always, y'all know I like to shout the family out. Everybody who in the building early tonight, man. We got my brother Gertz in the building. Shout out to my brother Gertz, man. Much love, bro. We got my brother No Evidence in the building. Shout out to my brother No Evidence. Much love, much love. Rodzilla is in the building. Shout out to Rodzilla, man. Much love, brother. We got my brother Derek Chance over in the building. I believe it's your first time, brother. Welcome to the channel, bro. Much love to you. Much love to you. My brother Dank Father, he was going tough tonight, man. Shout out to my brother Dank Father, going hard in the paint. Yes, sir. Man, we got my brother Bullet Gibson in the building. Shout out to Bullet, man. Much love, Bullet. You know what it is, brother. You know what it is. My brother Mike Biggs Boxing in the building. Hey, Mike, I gotta catch you one day, bro. Me and you, we gotta rock KO on COD, bro. We gotta rock one day, bro. We gotta rock. Let me see. My brother Big Ray is in the building. Shout out to Big Ray, man. Much love to Big Ray. My brother Crush. I mean, damn. The dancing legend, right? The hip hop superstar. Shout out to my brother Crush, man. Much love, Crush. Great live earlier, bro. Great live. I caught you live, and shout out to you. Shout out to you. D Free is in the building. Shout out to D Free. And my bad, man. I missed it, but shout out to the entire TWT. Nothing but love for TWT, man. The winning team over there. Shout out to y'all, man. My brother IB, who IB is in the building. Shout out to IB, man. Much love, bro. Much love. Man, we got the OG in the building, Uncle EJ. What's been going on? How you feeling, man? We about to cook real quick, man. Like always, man, y'all know I dropped the link early because we get started late. And, man, we're going to be respectful with everything we're talking about. But, yeah, we got to cook on this, man. I got some things I want to talk about. And I would definitely, let me pin this link at the top. Anybody want to jump on, man? Y'all let me know, man. The link is pinned to the top. Look, man, look, let me turn. I want to get to this first. I got two things I want to talk about. Let me make sure I got my music right. Two things I want to talk about, man. Listen, the first things first. Shout out to ETB, man. Keon over at Everything Boxing. If you're not sub to Everything Boxing, make sure you go sub to ETB, man. He doing his thing over there. ETB, he said something that resonated with me. Is Devin Haney the most hated boxer in the sport right now? I'm hearing hate for Devin, right? I'm hearing hate for the brother. And people there tell me, well, we don't like Dev. It's because of Bill. It's because of Bill. Huh? It's because of Bill. Because he's promoting his son? Because he's selling his son? He putting his name out there? He's speaking for him? Is that what we're doing now? The man is possibly, at this current moment in time, possibly the most hated fighter. And I love it. I'm going to tell you why I love it. Shout out to my brother D Free in the building. D Free, I'm about to let you cook. I love it because of this right here. This is one thing I want to talk about. Back in the day, right? After Floyd, after Money Mayweather, after money. I'm sorry, not after Money Mayweather, excuse me. After Pretty Boy, when Floyd became Money. Was he not considered one of the most hated fighters in the sport? Is that not why people went and bought his fights? To see him lose a lot of times. People would tune in to watch Floyd lose. He never lost. But this is what the people were tuning in for. At a young age, Devin is already building himself, with the help of his father, of course. He's building himself to be a villain in the sport of boxing. Should he have to do that? Nah, he shouldn't have to. But nobody ever said this was going to be easy. Nobody said it was going to be easy. And from what I've been seeing, I see more people in the chats, in the comment sections, right? On the panel, I see more people now talking about why Devin's going to lose to Lomachenko, how Devin it's a quote-unquote step-up fight for him, although he's the undisputed champion. Shout out to Darius Warren in the building. This man is an undisputed champion, the youngest undisputed champion in the four-belt era. The youngest. But we want to hate on him. You know I'm not hating on him, but some of y'all are. Some of y'all. And it's interesting. And I think it's a good thing, though. I think it's good for boxing. Tank. Hey, I don't think anybody considers Tank a villain in the sport. I don't think we have any real villains in the sport of boxing. And it seems like at this current moment in time, this is where Devin is headed. To be, like he said, a throwback fighter. In those throwback fights, shout out to Don Jenkins, the Gotcha Gamer in the building. Shout out to you, Don. Like he said, a throwback fighter. With throwback fighters, we had villains. Right? Sometimes when you get in that ring, and I don't know it specifically from the ring, but I do know from the basketball court. I do know from playing basketball that when you get boos, right? When you got people that's automatically against you, when they're gonna shut, they don't want to see you succeed. When you have that, guess what you get? They give you that extra motivation. It does the same thing that the cheers do for you. You know what I'm saying? It really uplifts your energy. And this is what I think we're going to see. When we're talking about Devin and Lomachenko, is it going to be a good fight? I believe it is. I think it's going to be an absolute good fight. Shout out to Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? But really, the thing is, shout out to Devin Haney. Because we wouldn't have got this fight if it wasn't for Devin. We should have been had this fight. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm sure, and we'll probably end up talking about it tonight at some point in time, about how the whole ducking situation went. But we should have been got this fight. And now Devin had to be the one to make the fight happen. But y'all not happy with that. Y'all not happy that the fight is happening. No. Y'all praying and wishing and hoping on the young brother downfall. Praying, hoping, and wishing on this young brother downfall. It's embarrassing. It's pathetic. I'm not saying anybody who picking against him. I'm not saying that. You can pick, regardless of who you pick to win the fight. I have no problem with that. My thing is what I've been seeing. And I'm asking individuals. I'm asking, man, so what? For you to feel this type of way, and Devin ain't shit. These are the answers that I get when I ask these questions. Oh, he pillow fisted. So you rocking you against him because he pillow fisted? All right, I'm cool with it. Dev is the right side. You're damn right, Scholar. Shout out to my brother, the Boston Scholar. I got my brother, my uncle EJ. I'm gonna pass it around in a second. Let me get this off. Swat Jones in the building. My brother is in the building. Shout out to Swat, man. Much love, my brother. Much love. You know, hey, y'all give me a second. I'm gonna get all this out. Ben Israel, the Nick. Hey, Ben, you know what it is, Ben. Shout out to Ben Israel on the panel tonight, man. He done showed back up, man. Shout out to Ben, and he left. I didn't kick him out, y'all. He left because he'll get up here and start capping, talking about nigga done kicked him out and all type of shit. Ain't nobody did nothing. He just left. You're welcome back, Ben. Come back. But listen, when it's all, I'm listening to the individual, and they telling me he pillow fisted. They telling me they don't like Bill Haney. Right? They don't like Bill. Okay, all right, fine. A lot of y'all, we don't like a lot of promoters and the shit that they say. Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, they lie all the damn time. It is what it is. It is what it is. They lie all the damn time. But, okay. I got it. And then I sit here, and this was the one that got me. This was the one that got me right here. Devin is a clout chaser, and so I don't like him because he clout chasing and he really don't want to fight nobody. He just say he do for the clout. And I'm sitting here like, okay, so you telling me that the one individual who going around, according to Igis Kavalaskis, or however you say the brother name, Lomachenko, his manager, the one who said we ain't never had nobody run down on us like this, trying to make the fight. Possibly the biggest fight in the division this year. It ain't even possibly. It is the biggest fight because Ryan Garcia and Tank, that we all saw that we saw what that was. And so the fight that means the most in the division, what a lot of people would consider an ATG, all-time great, Lomachenko, a Hall of Famer, right? Against a young, the young and undisputed champion. Y'all want to get a smoke to the young and undisputed champion. It's incredible. It's incredible. But this is what we expect. And this is why I got to say, I love the way Devin is moving. Shout out to my brother Knockout Boston 86 TV. Knockout said this in our debate. He said if everybody had the mentality that Devin got, then we would get all the fights that we want to see. And this is what we getting from Devin, and people want to hate on it. The hate is real. And we're going to pass it around, man. Opening words for everybody. Please don't cut nobody off, and then we'll open the panel up and let everybody rock accordingly. Be free, you in the building, man. Shout out to you. Much love, my brother. Hey, no question tonight, man. Normally I have a question. Actually, I do. I got a question. Are you excited for this fight that happened this weekend? I heard you break down earlier. Are you excited for this fight? And do you think that Devin is getting undeserved hate in the sport of boxing?
I appreciate you having me up once again, but I'm most definitely excited about this fight, and I do believe Devin is getting unnecessary hate. And one thing that I will say about Devin, what I give him credit for, and my man Just Do said it earlier on his show, and I had said it before a while back. I gotta give Devin Haney all the credit in the world for taking this fight, because Devin Haney didn't have to take this fight. This was a fight that he wanted 4 years ago. So he wanted to fight Lomachenko to show that he was better than Lomachenko. But Devin Haney has already accomplished what he wanted to accomplish, which was become undisputed. So he didn't have to take the fight with Loma. He chose to take that fight. He could have just became undisputed and dropped the belts and moved to 140 like they had planned on doing. But he wanted to fight Loma, so he took this fight. So I give him all the credit in the world for standing and for doing what he said he wanted to do 4 years ago and prove that he was better than Loma. But I believe Devin is getting unnecessary criticism and hate. But make no mistake about it, like I said earlier, I'm rooting for Devin Haney because I want the Devin Haney Tank Davis fight. That's the fight that I want at 135, more than Tank and Shakur, more than Devin and Shakur. I want the Tank and Devin fight. I'm rooting for Devin Haney. I just feel it might be some funny business and Loma might pull out the win. But like I said, I'm rooting for Devin Haney because I want that fight with Tank Davis and Devin Haney. Now, I have no dog in this race. I'm not a big Devin Haney fan, although I like Devin Haney. I'm not a Lomachenko fan by no means, but I do know that Lomachenko is a good fighter, and I know that he's one of Bob Arum's favorite sons. So I know that it can be some fuckery in the whole fight or whatever. But I'm rooting for Devin Haney without a doubt.
I ain't mad at it, man. We got my uncle in the building, man. Uncle EJ is in the building. Electro Jed. Shout out to Unc. Unc, what you got on me, man? Same question to you.
Well, is he getting unnecessary hate? Yes. And at one point in time, I would give him a lot of shit myself because I didn't like the way that he got his belt. But I keep saying the man defended his belt 4 times. I was really mad when they were going to give Loma the shot at Kambosos instead of Haney, because Haney deserved that fucking shot. Just on the fact that he defended the belt 4 times. Just on that. Does he get unnecessary hate? Yes. I think it's mostly because his dad might not be too popular with the masses, but that's not Devin. They need to separate the two. Seriously, they really do. Because his dad's living vicariously through his son, you know, any dad would do that. So just chill on the hate. Am I a Devin Haney fan? No, but I'm a boxing fan, so that's gonna make me by association. I guess that's the word I'm thinking about. I'm still a fan of Devin Haney because of the decisions he's made. D Free is right. He didn't have to take the Loma fight. He didn't have to, but it's good that he did, because win, lose, or draw, that's gonna do nothing but solidify his legacy. Because I told you this before. If he loses and it's a close fight and it goes the full distance, he's not gonna suffer from it. If he wins it, that's even better for him, and that solidifies his legacy, and no one can question it. I don't understand the amount of hate he's getting, but if you're a true boxing fan, the hate's not there. The hate that's for casuals and fucking fly-by-night channels and shit like that. So it is what it is. Now, just so everybody knows, I am picking Loma to win.
Thanks.
I am picking Loma to win. But whoever wins, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a great fight, and that's that. No matter what happens, no matter who wins, the public, the boxing fan is the winner. No matter who wins that fight, the boxing fan is the winner. And that's my word on it.
I ain't mad at you. Welcome to the panel. My brother Swah is in the building, man. Appreciate you stopping through, bro. What you got on it, man? Same question to you. Is Devin getting unnecessary hate from boxing fans right now, in your opinion?
Man, first and foremost, man, you know you my dog, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Free, Rick Tim, Electro Jazz, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Y'all know y'all fam. And Dub, I want to give you flowers, man. I call this the dungeon in my own time. This the dungeon, like ATL with Outcast now, man. You just bring the city out, and that's a good thing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say this, man. Like, I'm definitely excited about this fight. Truly, man. My biggest critic with Dev was always like, I just, I respect Bill. I love Bill, man. Who could have a better father? It's hard not to like that. So the thing is with Dev is I was like, I didn't know him personally. I didn't know his personality. And that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But now after seeing the episodes, I'm hearing more of Dev. And then I know he get unnecessary hate, man. Like, cats hate on him for just no reason. I had my dislike for him just for the simple fact I didn't know him. But his fighting skills, I ain't never doubted that. Like, ain't nobody gonna not want to fight the boy unless he can fight, period. You can say he ain't got no power, but all right, why you don't get in the ring with him? So now that, I seen another side of him, I think I got love for the young man. I think he using it to his advantage, to be honest. I think he's gonna play the villain side. Why not? If people gonna hate you, if people gonna show up to see you lose, people gonna show up to, see if you gonna lose the belts, and he taking it head on. Hey man, I got Dev winning. I got love for Loma too. I love boxing. It ain't just one side, but I think it's Dev time. I'm a 38-year-old man. I ain't saying age got nothing to do with it, but see, sometime in them fights, it's win or lose. One small gap is what gets you clipped. And that's the thing. Dev coming up. Loma stagnant or going down. So for me, it's 50-50. But I'm rocking with Dev, man. And I can't wait to see it, man. You know, that's my thing just to start it off, man. But for real, that's my thing with it.
That's a fact, man. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see it. Real quick, man. Shout out to the OG in the building, man. Bruce, Gaz, Boxing Jazz, and more, man. Y'all go check the OG out, man. He be doing his thing over there. Shout out to my brother in the building, man. BFTV. Much love, BF. You know what it is, bro. Much love. Much love. You know what I'm saying? My brother Harrison Brooks in the building, man. You gotta define hate first. Much like the word duck, it gets used way too much within the YTBC. I'm not hating on Haney by saying there's a possibility he might lose. Nah. I ain't got no problem with anybody saying there's a possibility that he might lose. No problem with that at all. It's some of the other things that I'm hearing from individual. I'm not saying you, Harrison. I'm just saying in general. But hey, I ain't got no problem with you saying he might lose. No, that ain't hate in my opinion. That's definitely not hate. Shout out to my brother Piro in the building, man. Much love, Piro. We got Omega Red in the building. You know, there's something special going on when Omega Red is in the building talking crazy as always, man. Shout out to Omega, man. Byron Bradley showing up and showing out. Much love, brother. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. Man, I got my brother from overseas, man. Jimmy is in the building. Jimmy, are you excited for this fight this weekend? Do you think Devin gets unnecessary hate in the sport of boxing right now?
Salute, bro. 100%, yeah, I agree. I've sort of noticed the general theme on YouTube. The problem with Devin Haney that he's facing right now, he's rivals with a lot of fighters that have got very big fan bases. So you got guys like Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Lomachenko, Shakur, and obviously himself, who's the king of the division. So a lot of these fans, when Tank Davis is fighting jokers like Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero, and Devin's out here unifying all the titles against a number one fighter in Kambosos, and now fighting a Hall of Famer in Vasyl Lomachenko, number one versus number two for all the belts. You know, a lot of these fanboys, they don't feel comfortable, you know. A lot of the Lomachenko fanboys are worried that Haney's about to send their king and idol into retirement. A lot of the Tank Davis fanboys, they just want to scream, you know, Tank is breaking the bank, and he's making the paper, whatever the fuck that means, right? And yeah, I mean, look, man, he's out here giving us the biggest and best fights in the division. You know, he went to Australia, took on the top dog, the consensus number one, to unify all the titles. And this was a guy in Kambosos who was undefeated, unified lineal champion, coming off a pound for pound win. And Haney went to that dude's backyard twice and took him out. And now he's obviously fighting a Hall of Famer in Lomachenko, someone who's been on the pound for pound list for nearly a decade, someone who's a Hall of Famer, and someone who a lot of fans have been asking for this fight. So, I mean, look, I'm a fan of Devin Haney. You know, I really respect what he's been doing in the sport, giving us the biggest and best fights. A lot of fans, I think, a lot of them are casuals. They're not really educated, so they're into stuff like trinkets and Instagram followers, and you know, mugshots going viral on Twitter. They kind of get hyped on that kind of stuff, you know, hit and runs and you know, all that stuff. So for me, I respect fighters that are into legacy, and that's Devin Haney. If you look at his last three fights, all about legacy. He's fighting the consensus number one guy in Kambosos to unify all the titles, and now he's fighting the Hall of Famer in Lomachenko. So it's pure legacy. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of his boxing style, for various reasons, but I respect him. As long as you're giving me, listen, I don't have to be a fan of your style. As long as you are giving me the biggest and best fights, hey man, I gotta respect that, you know. And as long as Haney keeps doing that, I'm gonna be a fan of his. You know, I think he'll beat Lomachenko. I think the size, the youth, the momentum, and probably the politics to a degree as well, him being the young, undefeated American champion. Yeah, and I think there's a lot of hate from mostly fanboys of guys like Tank Davis, guys like Shakur. I don't think they're really Shakur fans. I think they just backdoor Tank Davis fans that are too embarrassed to, you know, express their real feelings. Or Lomachenko fanboys. I mean, you got a lot of dick pullers out there as well that go hard for Lomachenko for obvious reasons. So yeah, man, I'm rooting for Devin Haney. I hope he beats the shit out of Lomachenko, sends him into retirement. But a lot of these Lomachenko fanboys, they're annoying. A lot of these I call them Tinkerbells, right? Tank Davis fanboys. They're annoying pieces of shit as well. Yeah, man, let's go Devin Haney, man. Let's go Devin Haney. Shout out to Bill Haney, the coolest dad in boxing. I like that shit. You know, when he's talking that shit on stage, turning it up, man. I'm a fan of Bill Haney. He gets a lot of hate, but hey man, that's one cool dude, man.
Hey man, at you, Jimmy. Hey man, at you. Hey man, we got my brother Rick Timms, man, from the south side of Houston. No affiliation with Jay Prince. I'm the only one who can never bring up the name Jay Prince on this channel again when we talking about Rick, and we're gonna make that very clear. So shout out to my brother Rick in the building. Rick, what you got for me, brother?
Hey man, check it out. We like I mentioned on Knockout earlier, man. We got a hell of a treat waiting for us this Saturday, man. And no doubt from your questions, absolutely I'm excited about this bout. You know, it's put up or shut up time. And the question about do Devin get unnecessary hatred? Let me put it this way, right side panel, everybody in the chat. It's like warranted criticism is one thing. On the flip side, unprovoked hatred is another. When you touching on shit that ain't got nothing to do with boxing, when you just being petty as hell, unnecessarily bringing up past events that has nothing to do with what's coming up, that has a lot to do with that unprovoked hatred that a lot of us endure and we speak on. And dog, sadly, when you player made, when you're nice looking, when you're at the top of your craft, when you're really good at what you do,
Great.
hatred is a sad byproduct of that. You it's promised. You gonna get it. You can't avoid it. It's when everybody that's really, really good at what they do, you always gonna get folk that's not gonna like it for some reason. So you're not gonna win them over. They always gonna be ugly, and you just gotta have thick skin and rock with the people who rock with you. So hey man, Dev got a hell of a feat in front of him because Loma coming to fight. He gonna really make Dev dig deep and do something that he's never been able to do before. And I feel like shit, Dev gonna make Loma have to dig deep and do something he's never done before. It's gonna be a hell of a chess match. You know, whoever gonna bite down on that mouthpiece the most that want it and make less mistakes, that's who's gonna be victorious, and it better be Dev. I'm really pulling for Dev in this. Of course, I'm pulling for the black man. That's all I got.
I ain't mad at you, Rick, man. I ain't mad at you. Hey, man, shout out to my brother, man. Terrence, best videos in the building, man. Much love, Terrence. You know what it is. Terrence, what you got for me, man? Break it down. Do you think Devin get unwarranted hate? Are you excited about this fight this weekend?
I mean, I didn't think Devin was getting unwarranted hate, but it seems like it is currently. And I have to kind of agree with Jimmy on this one. I think this is coming from these other fans who are just bullshitting right now because I don't understand it. I mean, I think clearly everybody prior to Tank beating Garcia had Devin winning this fight. Now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this is a 50-50 fight. How the hell did this become a 50-50 fight? I don't know. But I say it's hate when a person from the Tank side, those fans that clearly know, at least they think that Devin should win this fight, all of a sudden they're saying, oh, Loma's going to win. I think that's hate because that's what they're wishing for, you know. They hope that Loma wins the fight because they don't want they clearly don't want Devin to win the fight because they know that then Devin's going to be clearly has his aims on Tank. So they're hoping that Loma wins the fight because that's all it is, hope. But at the end of the day, it's not going to happen. Devin will win the fight, and then now guess what? Tank has to duck once more. He's probably going to end up fighting Cruz. And they're hoping to avoid that. That's what this is. because it's gotta be pure hate at this point. Because I don't see how the hell everybody's talking about this a 50-50 fight. It's just like the last fight when Garcia was fighting Tank, and I said, how the hell were they talking about that was a 50-50 fight? So I mean, I don't know, Dub. This is crazy to me. I got the fight 9-4, 10. I mean, like 10-2, 9-3, something like that. So we'll see. That's all I got.
I ain't mad at you, Chance. We can. You said something interesting. We're gonna come back to what you said. I want to get everybody first words. Then I want to come back to what you said though. So remind me of that. Remind me. My brother Bullet is in the building, man. Shout out to my brother Bullet Gibson in the building, man. I know you're probably doing your thing, man. What you got for me, man? Is Devin getting unnecessary hate? Are you excited for the fight? Break it down for me, brother.
Man, first off, I'd like to say, what's up to everybody in the chat? What's up, Doug, right side? Salute to everybody, man. I like to say absolutely, man. I feel like they'll definitely get unnecessary hate. One thing that a lot of these guys like to do is because of, they like to be petty. I'm not saying everybody, but some guys. They know that Dev been running a lot of these guys down, and they had the excuse that Dev calling all these guys out but don't fight nobody. Well, that narrative been shut down because the Loma coach just said Dev has absolutely been running us down. Absolutely. So that means that at the same time, and Dev is definitely a more dangerous fight than T.O. and most of these other guys, especially at that time. He was a more dangerous fight than Tank Davis at that time and all these guys that they try to bring up. So Dev was definitely trying to run these guys down, and to be quite frankly, Tank ducked the fight. Not Tank, because I don't think Tank is afraid of anybody. But I think his, Mayweather, they maneuvered him around Loma where he didn't have to fight Loma and still get the recognition. So essentially, he ducked the fight. The fans know it in their heart. They feel it. But it's like, damn, I can't give Dev the credit because they feel like Tank could beat Dev. So, and able to, try to push a certain narrative. Oh, they want to make it seem like, Dev can't do this, Dev can't do that. You get guys saying, I think, Shakur and Tank can beat such. But Dev can't, man, Dev will beat the hell out of Tank, Shakur, Loma, whoever. He gonna go out there 140, whoop all them guys up there too. So that's just how I look at it. Again, I don't have no disrespect to anybody with their opinion. They feel like Loma gonna win or anybody else. But a lot of these guys is they scared, man. They're really scared in their heart because they know Dev really been running on shit. He really been running up on everybody, and they don't want to give him that credit, so they try to nitpick certain things. That's just how I feel.
I ain't mad at it. My brother Dirk is in the building, man. Dirk, appreciate you coming through, bro. Same question, man. Just like the rest of the panel, man. What you got on it? Is he getting unnecessary hate in the sport of boxing? And are you excited for the fight this weekend?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for the fight. And what's up, everybody? And I got it 50-50. You know how I feel about this fight. To me, I feel like stylistically, Loma could be an issue for Devin. And as far as him getting the most hate out of everybody, I disagree with that. Because everybody who looks like Dev, like just black fighters in general, they're going to get that type of hatred. It is what it is. We know that. And as far as the Tank Davis fans hating on Dev, look, let's be honest. Most of the people who root for Dev, most of the time root for Tank too. You know what I mean? We obviously might have a preference towards one or the other if they were to face each other. But if Tank is fighting somebody else, we're going to probably root for Tank. And vice versa with Devin. We know who most of the hate that's coming for Devin is people who don't like people who look like Devin. Like, you can say I'm playing the race card, whatever, but it is what it is. So that's how I feel about that, bro.
I ain't mad at that. Man, we got my brother, man. Ben Israel is in the building, the most hated. He had been on a hiatus for a short amount of time. Ben, welcome to the panel, brother. Same question to you. Same question, Ben.
It's funny how people come out and talk, black on black crime and all this bullshit. white people killing black people, just a bunch of bullshit. When my mother was being raised or growing up in America, it was white people that was oppressing her. Now my people oppressing me. You feel what I'm saying? So when you get the dude like Devin Haney out here, it's his people oppressing him. His people not, bringing this young brother up, speaking good about him. They call him a duck, dog. They call him pillar-fisted, but guess what? Lomachenko said he was looking for Tank. They didn't call motherfucking Lomachenko no duck. And said he was all this. And it's a white man stepping down on a black dude. That's why I started off like that. Y'all didn't call Lomachenko no duck. Oh, he a gladiator. He's this. He stepped down on. Devin did the same shit. But then y'all make up all these excuses. So much to the soul, Dub right side. They calling this shit a 50-50 fight. Oh, it's 50-50. I don't know who gonna win. They're entitled to their opinion. But it's not a 50. And you're gonna see Saturday night. Because the nightmare gonna put an end to Mr. Matrix, bro. And it's gonna be easy. All that shit. Oh, Loma, what he was telling y'all, he's not really a dirty fight. He like to hit out the clinches, which is legal. That's not dirty, that's legal. But they've been finna hit his ass as soon as they get into the pocket and get ready to break. He gonna hit his ass with a 2-piece. But I'm loving what I'm hearing. His people, no support now. No support whatsoever. Call the man the duck because he want to fight Devin Haney. Call him a duck because he want to fight this dude. But call him a duck because Shakur just moved up the motherfucking lightweight. Oh, he ducking Shakur. Oh, that's your best bet. That's y'all best shot. A dude who ain't just made his debut up here now. But they gonna throw him in the front of the line. Said, come on, man, make that shit make sense. But I'm loving it though, because everybody entitled to an opinion. Just don't hate me for mine, which I don't give a fuck.
It's interesting because I think my brother Terrence, he brought it up saying how he feel like, Terrence, correct me if I'm misrepresenting your point, but I believe you brought it up saying that you feel like it's a lot of fans that have kind of jumped ship, and they not necessarily jumped ship. Let me rephrase that term. That they're fans of certain fighters. I ain't saying no name of any fighter, ain't no name, but those are the individuals you feel are the one pushing Vasyl Lomachenko right now. Is that what you're saying, Terrence? I want to make sure we get you correct on it.
Exactly. I mean, because when there was like everybody was universally agreeing that like one of the, like if you remember, they were saying what the 14. I don't remember Lomachenko being mentioned at that time up there with Tank and when Shakur was there, just came in. They weren't saying anything about Loma. So now this is why weren't they always saying Loma was up there with Shakur taking them? Why all of a sudden, if this is a 50-50 fight, he should have been there, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying. It just seems like it's switch, just like with Garcia. All of a sudden, everybody was saying that Garcia was trash, but then all of a sudden he's 50-50 when he's fighting Tank. I'm just saying, this makes sense to me is all I'm saying. I've been consistent. I've been consistent and will stay consistent. I got number 1, I got Shakur. Number 2, I got Devin, and number 3, I got Tank. And that's until they fight, nothing's going to change on my list. But anyway,
I ain't mad at it. Real quick, man. Let me get my brother Crush in here. Crush, can you hear me? I muted you. You had some background noise, but you good?
I'm great, homie. What's going on? Salute to the family.
Shout out to the big homie Crush, man. Hey, that's the OG, man. That's my OG right there. I got nothing but love for Crush. Crush, man, give me your opening statement. Same question to you. Are you excited for this weekend? And do you think Dev get unnecessary criticism, or let me rephrase it, unnecessary hate?
Oh man, well, let me start off like this because I'm happy for this fight. I won't say excited, but I'm happy for the fight. Happy is 50th anniversary to hip hop, and as you know, I like to put hip hop and boxing together. So yeah, I'm happy for this fight because this weekend, in hip hop terms, this is Jay-Z versus mother effing Eminem. All right, and y'all can figure that out yourselves. Now, far as the unnecessary hate, no.
My brother Crush, he dropped off. Crush, you dropped off. Come back, brother. Come back when you get a chance.
He just compared Devin Haney to Jay-Z, so that was a blasphemous statement right there.
Hold on. And Derek said, I'm jumping on that shit immediately. Hey, hold on real quick, man.
Expeditiously.
Hey, shout out to my
like a
brother.
mother effort, and we can go back and forth and talk about.
Hold on, Chris. You cut out, Chris. So hold on. Real quick, we're gonna bring you. I want you to start over because we missed damn near everything you've been talking about.
All right, cool.
So, but real quick, man, shout out to John Norrie in the building, man. My brother, much love to John Norrie. Byron Bradley in the building, much love to him. Skills from New Orleans is in the building. Chris, you left again, brother. I don't know what you got going, but you out again. Shout out to Skills from New Orleans as well, man. Shout out to Roland in the photo, or Rolo in the photo, man. Shout out to Rolo. Hey, once again, brother, appreciate you, man. Much love to you. You know what it is. There is Gilliard in the building, always showing love, man. Kevin Abinsets is in the building. Shout out to him. I hope I didn't miss nobody. I think, nah. I got to do this. I got to do this the right way. I got to do it the right way. Straight from my area. You know what I'm saying? From where I'm from, Middle Georgia, not Atlanta. I'm not an Atlanta boy. I'm from Middle Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the country. Shout out to Cut West, man. Cut West. Hey, we from the area, man. He from the area. Much love to my brother, man. Much love to him. Go ahead, Crush. You cut out again, but bring it back to me one more time, all the way from the beginning, so we make sure we catch your entire point.
Hold on, Doug. Yeah. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, you clear, bro.
Yeah. What I was saying, this is Jay-Z versus Eminem in hip hop terms. So I'm happy for this fight. You know, a lot of people were saying that, you remember the collabo song that they did on Jay-Z's album, Renegade, and
Renegade was fire too. That was fire.
And how Eminem, outbested Jay-Z.
Damn, Crush. All right, my brother Crush cut out again. Shit. Man, the panel is open, man. Y'all go ahead. Y'all cook on it. My brother Crush, he's saying is Renegade or is Jay-Z versus Eminem. I'm sure, like Dirk, he says it's blasphemy. He's comparing Dev to Jay-Z, Loma to Eminem. I think it has more to do with the skin color than anything.
I know. I was just kidding.
No. And so, but the other thing, man, or anything y'all want to cook on, man, the panel is open. Y'all do y'all thing, brothers.
Hey,
but we gotta keep it respectful.
But yeah, I want to go delve a little bit deeper into. You say the hatred that. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. So
go ahead, Chris.
Go ahead. What I was saying.
We need you to finish your point. You keep dropping off on us.
All right, I don't know, with some connection going on, brother. But what I was saying is no, it's not unnecessary hate, because he gets hated on just like any other black fighter that gets hated on. And us as fans, we be doing that shit. So I don't even know why, people even does that. You know what I mean? So no, he don't get unnecessary hate. Reality is he's not going to be liked the same by everybody. And that's just facts too. Everybody ain't going to love you the same. It doesn't mean that people don't like Devin Haney. They might not like him as much as you.
Right.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, personally. I mean, I be on different panels, man, different channels, man. I didn't heard a cat come out full blank, say, I don't care what he do right, I don't care what he do wrong, I don't like him. And he ain't even met him.
Yeah, but I still
hate to me.
I like all these guys the same. That's why when I talk about these guys, I keep it even Steven, because I ain't got time for that. And we don't know who's the best out of these guys until they fight each other. That's just what it is. So in all this, trying to build it now, we don't know until they fight each other, people. We don't know. And we still don't know what's going to happen.
And this is another thing, though, Crush, to make that point. But this is a fighter who been asking to fight all of them. Just like like you just said, we don't know too. Devin been out here say he want to fight this guy, and that guy too. But yes, we made like we don't hear that part. We block our ears up to that shit. And then as soon as Bill says something that we don't like, now we spray paint that shit across the. Come on, man. It's just like.
Hey, but look. Y'all know I rock with Shakur more than Devin. But I'ma still root for Devin on Saturday. I'ma support everybody, especially Easy against a foreigner. So I feel like that hatred thing we're talking about. I feel like a majority of those people that rooting against Devin, it's people who root against all black fighters. Let's keep it a buck. It's not like a majority of people rooting for Devin look like him, is what I'm saying. Like, and so
Not
that's how I feel
necessarily.
about that.
Not necessarily. You got a
I
bunch of white
mean,
fans
what
too.
reason for would a
But
Tank Davis
see,
have for?
try not to get caught up with that part of the sport. I mean, it's just like I done been on platforms. I tell people, because you're a Mexican, you supposed to support your fighter, stand on that
Right.
part. But if you make that argument too much of that, it tends to like, oh, you being racist right now, and it's not, because Devin is a black man, Tank is black, Shakur is black. What are we talking about? But in different eyesight, it looked like that. But what you got one dude who said he want to fight not just his own, but the other man too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying they have a similar fan base. That's all I'm saying. All three of those fighters.
To be honest, 90% of the fans that I argue with over the hate with Devin Haney are Tank Davis fanboys. So I know what you're saying, but I don't agree with that.
But no, Jimmy, and you've been on some of these panels. I'm talking about like the CCD type of people, the people who are on BDA, those type of people, bro. They hate black people in general. So of course they want Devin affair.
Hold up. So first thing first.
Yeah,
I don't want to crucify any, whether it's BDA, whether it's the CCD, whoever it is. I don't want to crucify no individual. If I see it, I'll come over and I'll talk about it. But I don't want to put them on blast like that or bring them up.
Well, I'm speaking for myself. This is my own words. This is not.
I got who you're speaking for, but you got to understand where you're speaking at as well.
My bad. It's your platform.
And so hold on. I got it. And so all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, those individuals can have their opinions. You know what I'm saying? They can shit on whoever they're gonna shit on. I ain't got no problem with it. No problem whatsoever. The thing is though, when I'm talking about it, right? And those platforms, I do agree with you, Dirk, because I jump around to different platforms. I talk to a lot of different individuals, so I hear shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? We in these YouTube streets, all of us are. And so we all hear different things, but I think we hear the excuse me, the overall message ends up usually being a somewhat similar platform to platform. Not always, but a lot of times it is. And so in this situation, I just feel like that the message as far as what people are saying about Devin at this current, and this is, I want to give you my true criticism. When you look at the sport of boxing, we always talk about individual like Bud, right? One reason y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I pick EJ to beat Bud, but damn it, I rock with Bud. Why do I rock with him? Because I can call him a duck, but I still rock with him. Why? Because he lives a fighter lifestyle. He's dedicated to the sport. He's gonna. I know what he's doing in his off time, right? This is one of the reasons I rock with Devin. Dedicated to the sport, always in shape, always working out, always trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? And he at this current moment in time, even when we talk about Shakur, when we talk about some of the prospect, when we talk about Keyshawn Davis, Devin younger than Keyshawn. He's younger than Keyshawn Davis. And the man is the youngest undisputed champion, and now he's fighting what many consider. I think he's I think Lomachenko's a Hall of Famer. I think he's an all-time great. You know what I'm saying? I watched Lomachenko put hands respectfully, and I'm a big fan of the Russells. I'm a big fan, but I watched him put hands on Mr. Gary. I watched it.
Yo, Doug.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I wonder, man, square biz. You know that's my word right there. Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. When it come to boxing, man, I don't give a damn thing white or black. And I hear it, and everybody got their opinion. I get it. But I ain't seen brothers hate on them. I didn't see white people hate on them. But the thing is, I communicate with people all day, man. I love my Mexican brothers, or brown, black, white, whatever. And
it don't matter.
But boxing fans love the skill set. They love how a boxer fight. And to be honest with you, I didn't see people who say that they love boxing. But how can you love boxing and not really fuck with Dev on that level? So stop it, bro.
See, look, that's my issue. To me, I don't enjoy watching Devin fight. I enjoy boxing.
No. Hold on. Wait. You got to listen to what my brother Swat. And Swat, correct me if I'm wrong. He said, "I know people who love boxing."
Man.
Right? He used the word love.
Mm-hmm.
And when you love the sport, I can watch a fighter, although it may not be what you would consider, because what I'm watching is exciting. You know what I'm saying? When I watch Shakur, that's an exciting fighter. When I watch Dimitri Bivol, an exciting fighter. Why? Because I see a skill set that they're able to utilize and dominate the competition, right? And so when I say exciting, I don't have to see nothing but not. When I watch Arthur Beterbiev, you're damn right, I'm excited as well.
Square biz,
but I have the same excitement for Bivol and Beterbiev. Right now, when I look at somebody like David Morrell, when we're talking about fighters, I see the quote-unquote excitement as far as the knockouts go, but where's the excitement for the skill set of boxing in the sport? Where's that excitement?
I mean, those three you mentioned are different, because to me, the reason with Dev, he's different from.
I mentioned them all that way for a reason. I mentioned them that way.
I know they got skills. You're right.
To say I can enjoy any style as long as it's good boxing, great boxing.
Okay, but for me personally, I have a hard time watching jab and hold for 12 rounds. That first Kambosos fight with Devin Haney, that shit was hard to watch.
Okay, and watch this. Guess what? I give you that. The first Kambosos fight, I give you that. Name another one. Name another grab and jab fight or jab and grab fight from Dev. Name another one.
That's the only one recently.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. He did that because he went on the road. He did something that nobody else. Well, not I ain't gonna say nobody. Lomachenko, if it wasn't for the war, according to him, he said he was gonna do it. So he did he went in a hostile environment and made sure he won the fucking fight. And then the second time when he went and fought Kambosos, he showed even more skill. It wasn't jab and grab the second time. Kambosos did more clinching than Devin did. So all I'm saying, when you say jab and grab, that was one fight. The Linares fight, you can't say it. The Jojo Diaz fight, you can't say it. The Gamboa fight, you can't say it. I mean, do I need to keep going?
Yeah, but if I were to pay, if they asked me, would you pay money to watch this fighter fight? Dev is not the ones I'll pick. If he were to well, that's part of boxing, right side. Or more importantly, if I were to talk to like a casual fan, hey, I want to watch some more boxing. Which fighter should I watch? Devin Haney is the last fighter I'm going to tell him to watch.
But this is the problem. You done moved so far to something else. What we're talking about is this. We're talking about exciting fighters, right? And the hate that Devin is getting, and then the reason you're saying, well, I don't want to, because he's boring. Okay. The problem is you name one fight where you say
I know, but I explained with the hate why he's getting the hate. It's got nothing to do. I mean, that's part of it, but it's other factors that other black fighters deal with too. He's not the only one.
My brother Big Say So in the building. Shout out to Big Say So. Shout out to Marcus as well, man. Go ahead. Hey, the panel is open. Y'all cook on this.
Yeah. Dev is not dealing with anything more than what other fighters got to go through. I mean, even Tank probably has more haters than Dev at this point because he's more famous.
That's cap because Jamal Charlo had got the belt emailed to him the same way that Devin did, but they was only pointing that out about Devin. Jamal Charlo.
Man, people been on Jamal Charlo for years.
Nah. They talk about him now. I'm talking about when he first got the belt. He got the belt emailed to him because the champion.
No. Fans criticized.
Well, that's because he was irrelevant back then.
Yeah.
No. Fans were criticizing Charlo because he turned down the offer from Golden Boy to fight Canelo on his own.
But this is the thing, Jimmy. They were criticizing Charlo for something totally different. They weren't criticizing him because Canelo took the franchise belt and he got quote unquote emailed the WBC belt. They were criticizing him because he had the opportunity to make the fight, and he was the one who didn't, according to reports. And Charlo
Ronnie Shields confirmed it. Yeah, Ronnie Shields confirmed it.
But the thing is that's not why Devin was getting. He wasn't getting criticized for not wanting to fight.
Come on.
He was getting criticized because
He
Somebody
wants to
didn't want to
fight
fight him.
because he want to
Hey,
fight.
hey, that video on YouTube of Dev going at Lomachenko for being a dirty fighter. Go ahead and read those comments and of all the people going off on Dev for having the temerity to call Loma a dirty fighter, and tell me what they all have in common.
What does it have
So this notion that I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's a pattern.
But you know
So,
what,
right.
though? But you know what, though? Even with that being said, Dale said that's the reason why he want to beat him even more.
Right. And Dev kind of put it on himself by saying those comments, I will never lose to a white boy. So he gonna get some blowback for that. Naturally.
It don't matter if
real
you said
quick,
that or not.
hold on, real quick. Then Bullet, I'm gonna come to you real quick though. Shout out real quick, man, to my brother Thoroughbred Boxing in the building, man. Much love to you. My brother Jay Grant Jr. is in the building. Shout out to Jay Grant. Always love over there with the brother, man. Nardi Crash is in the building. Nardi, are you prepared for your debate? I know you're going to. I think Nardi, he's in the debate tournament, so he will be debating next week. Shout out to my brother Nardi in the building. Shout out to the Queen Diana in the building, man. Much love.
Love
You know what
Diana.
I'm saying? Always show Diana love, man. She wherever I'm at, man, it's always love with her. Man, shout out to my brother. Let's talk about it. Straight out of Philly, man. Hey, let's talk about it, bro. I got you. I saw what you sent me. We might address that if I get a chance. I'm gonna talk about it tonight. If I get a chance, but go ahead, man. The panel is open, man. Y'all break it down.
As people call Devin Haney boring, and don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and say he's the most exciting fighter in the sport because, I mean, I'd be lying, right? Unless you're a purist. I kind of respect him more from like the legacy perspective that, fuck it, I'll go to Australia, I'll unify all the belts with the number one consensus fighter in the division who was undefeated, who was lineal unified, and who was obviously coming off a top pound for pound win. I'll do that. I'll go to his backyard twice. Because those are the sacrifices I'm willing to make, right? And I'll come back and in my first fight, I'll fight a Hall of Fame champion who a lot of people have had on their pound for pound lists for nearly a decade. He's doing that, right? And I feel like for me, that's my response. If you keep giving me good fights, big fights, regardless of your style, and I've gone on the record and I've said I actually don't really enjoy watching Devin Haney fight. I've tried, but it's just really not for me. But look, man, if you're giving me the good fights, the big fights, my respect will always go out to you, and I will pay for your fights, bro. It may not be my preference of style, but hey, man, look, at the end of the day, as a sports fan, I respect quality of product, and I feel like Devin Haney is definitely delivering quality of product. And as Dub said, some of his fights are actually watchable. You know, the Linares fight, the Jojo fight, the second Cambosos fight. I feel like a lot of fighters are very sort of held up on their first Cambosos fight. Look, Tank Davis, I mean, look, people hype him up as an exciting fighter. The dude literally throws 10 punches around on the back foot before the knockout. And he's knocking out bombs. So how much credit should I, I mean,
but you're on the seat of your edge. You're on the seat of your chair when you're watching Tank because you know you can get knocked out at any second. So
if
it's
he fought
different.
an elite fighter, yeah, I would. If he fought an elite fighter, yeah, I would be.
Bro, Hector Garcia was a champion. Hector Garcia was a champion at 130.
But he was coming up in weight as well.
But Tank is a little man himself.
I respect Hector Garcia. I think Hector Garcia, he's an Olympian too. So
Yeah, and not to mention Tank is a little man himself. He's probably smaller than Hector Garcia, if we're being honest.
Bro, he's missed weight so many times. I don't believe it, bro.
I got a question though.
Y'all act like Tank is some giant.
I got a question. I got a question for Dirk though. Dirk,
what up, man?
My question is this: what is all the animosity towards? Is it just the fact that you think he's a boring fighter, or is there anything else that's?
It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. There are fans of Tank Davis and other fighters who view Devin as a threat. That's part of it. There's also a certain
No, from you, not from
no, from me.
Yeah,
no, I don't look. I don't dislike Dev. He's not my favorite fighter. I just don't think he can beat Shakur. So people automatically assume I don't like him.
No. I think that's. I just want to make sure you were asking him specifically. Correct?
No, are you asking me specifically or the people out there?
No, I was asking you specifically.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What is your?
I don't have any issues with Dev. I do have issues with his pops though. He's talking crazy.
Okay, so you see, and this is
and also one last thing, Dev's energy towards everybody else, Loma, even Keyshawn, Tank, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo, all these people, You know, he's got an arrogant attitude towards them, but with Shakur, he's real humble. So,
Man,
like to me, that's
Cap.
suspect.
Cap.
So that's how I feel
Cap.
about that.
See, and this is the problem
Yeah.
right here. The problem is you're a Shakur fan, and see, this is what I've been seeing.
He coming to the fight too. He gonna be in that ring.
Perfect. We want him there. That ain't no problem. We want him there.
Right,
As
right.
boxing fans, I want to see Shakur. I want Tank to get in the ring first. Hell, Tank and Shakur can get in the ring. Paul, I give a damn.
Me too.
Either one
I want both of them there.
at the same time. Okay.
All I'm saying is this right here. All I'm saying is that at the end of the day, in your opinion, at this current moment in time, your thing is you pushing for Shakur, which is cool. I'm not mad at that. But when you're doing that, Shakur ain't even got to fight right now, and you worried about that. This is the thing. So all I'm saying, but this is how it happened with a lot of us, and me included, man. I want to pass it around. I think my brother Bullet had something to say. I believe Swah, Rick.
Thought it was open panel.
It is being, but I always want everybody to get. Everybody don't want to just come off and jump. I control the shit regardless. If it's open, it's
True.
open. But I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Go ahead, family.
Dub the coordinator, man. You know it.
I don't know. It ain't no. Go ahead, but Bullet, I believe you had something to say, brother.
This is my thing that I was about to say with a couple of things he was saying. He was saying like, oh, Tank is a smaller guy as well. Well, he's small in terms of height, but as we know, boxing, that height stuff, it only matters to the people that, if you're fighting somebody with certain styles and skill set. Tank, and if you look at him, his body mass is bigger than theirs. His body mass is bigger than all of these guys. I ain't even talking about the past, but even when he was standing next to Ryan, his body mass alone, he looked more, bigger. So all that, oh, he's the smaller guy, he get passes because he put him up. If Dev did that same thing, man, y'all boys would be on his ass. Oh, Dev 6 feet tall fighting these, man, I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that. And then you Shakur fans, y'all be capping talking some of his energy saying, nah, he just came on about 3 different podcasts saying, nah, I want him to call me out. Because when people forget, when he was first coming up, he was calling out Mikey Garcia, he was calling out Robert Easton, he was calling out Adrian Broner, and all these guys pushed him to the side. And then they didn't even acknowledge him. But when Shakur called him out, he acknowledged it. He said, that's cool, I want him to call me out. Because if he didn't call me out, I'll call his ass a duck, So he needs to fight me. What's up? He and it was proven. Bob Arum said, as Bill Haney been saying, because I see y'all like to put a lot of cap on people's names. Oh, Bill be capping this. I understand Bill sometimes, he talks, he do talk. But he as he did say, and it was proven, they did go to Bob Arum was like, give us y'all best fight. They asked for the 4th option for Shakur specifically. So y'all try to sit here and be, y'all be capping. I'm gonna just leave that alone.
I like to step in on this one.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna let you get it. Real quick, man. Shout out to C Money Bad Style in the building, man. Salute Dub Right Side and panel, man. First time at the channel. Appreciate you coming through, C Money. Smash the like button if you don't mind. Sub to the channel. We talk boxing over here all the time, man. This is what we do. Hey, man, go ahead, Unc. I know you want to get in there. Go ahead, Unc.
All right. Listen, I'm a Shakur fan as well. I wasn't always a Shakur fan, but I am a Shakur fan now, and I get excited when I hear about his fights and I see his fights and stuff like that. But here's the thing. First and foremost, I'm a boxing fan. First and foremost. Before anything, I love the sport of boxing. All right. That being said, what's right is what's right. I feel like all of a sudden, maybe not all of a sudden, but over the past few months, Shakur has been the fucking flavor of the week on a bunch of different channels, and they keep pushing this narrative about people ducking Shakur and Haney don't want to fight Shakur. And first of all, Haney got a fight to worry about right now, right? Haney needs to be focused on what's in front of him, which is Lomachenko. All right. That being said, there's a lot of these channels with narratives that are downing Haney and pushing Shakur. I don't agree with that whatsoever, not in the slightest. I mean, show love to all the boxers, number one, but this man, Haney, has done everything he needed to do to get shit done, made the sacrifices that he needed to make to get shit done, got it done, still getting hate. Even though I'm not a fan of his, I'm a fan of boxing. I have to appreciate that. Which, in my opinion, so do a lot of other people. Now, I can understand if you're casual, you don't give a fuck, fine. And you want to see knockouts, that's fine. I respect that. But if you're gonna form a panel or if you're gonna join a panel, that's not to anyone in specific in this panel, don't get me wrong. But if you're gonna join a panel or form a panel, please have an objective, an objective attitude about the whole thing, because this whole thing, this whole flavor of the week shit got to be pissed off. It pisses me off when I see channels do that, and it bothers the fuck out of me to no end. But
flavor of the week, it's not flavor of the week. People been saying that Shakur. A lot of people feel like he's better than Devin Haney. So it's not some new thing just because he fought you, one time. If you've been watching him from the beginning, we've always felt he's higher skilled.
But it's not that, and this is the thing. This is, and real quick, because I want to get my brother Rick in here. I need to get. We got to spread it around. I know people. Hey man, Rick, what you got on this real quick? What you got, Rick?
Oh man, pretty much. Hey, I'm still in the same boat. The criticism is inevitable. So when you're a pro athlete, hey man, you gotta embrace the praise and you gotta embrace the criticism, but you don't have to embrace the unnecessary slugs. The personal attacks and shit like that. But Loma, man, Loma really coming to fight people like never before. And I'm sure Devin is very, very laser focused with that in mind. He really gonna have to utilize his size. We keep beating his jab into the ground, about how well he can jab, and Loma gonna have an answer for all that. I really feel like he gonna catch Dev like he haven't been caught before, and I want to see how Dev gonna react to that type of adversity that he's never endured or experienced. So, Dev got what it takes to overcome whatever Loma gonna bring, and vice versa. So, hey man, I'm leaning, like I said, I'm leaning towards Dev. I'm not really too. I don't really have much of a comment on the chatter that come in between the fights that keep the conversation going. But I'm just happy for the fight. And they both top tier athletes. They both have what it takes to win, and we're gonna see who wanted most. We're gonna see, man.
I'm with it.
I ain't mad at that. Ben Israel, you got anything on that, Terrence? If you do, what you got?
I got Upset City Saturday, and I'm loving the energy from everybody. You know what I'm saying? I hope Vegas changes it and let Lomachenko be a favorite. So Devin Haney can just another milestone. Plus, I'm gonna put something on it. You know what I mean? Because I love the fight. I love, from the hardcore boxing fans, and I understand D, because D made a good thing. Y'all just overheard him. He said, because if you ask another casual the same thing, he's boring to them. But a person who loves the sport of boxing, hit, not get hit, the true fundamental of the sport, Devin should argue. Shakur should argue. You feel what I'm saying? Because those are the fighters who can display this type of talent. And you talking about an inside fighter, that's Devin to the T. Making phone calls, dub, that shit go underrated with Devin. Because all y'all talking about is boxing skills. But y'all fail to realize Devin is mean in that pocket now. He can make phone calls from here to Africa.
Hold on. Hey Ben, real quick. Now I already see Dirk ready. I'm gonna catch you before he do. and so.
Please let me go after him.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. This ain't that. Because I gotta get Swai in here. I gotta get Terrence in here as well. I like to keep everybody active on the panel, brother. So look, for what you just said, you say Devin like to make phone calls. What do you people?
He can make phone calls.
I don't agree. Not like he can agree with you. You did say can. A lot of people would say that. Well, we have never seen Devin fight on the inside. All we've seen him do is clinch. Do you want to break that down, brother?
That's because those fighters he fought brought that type of style to Devin. If I could whoop your ass with just slapping you or just getting in your head mentally, like I be getting into my homeboys out of Houston, you know what I'm saying? If you can beat a person like that, why show him anything else? You feel what I'm saying, Doug? If I could beat you with a jab, and I'm telling you, Devin done been trained at multiple military camps, bro. He can fight on the inside. It's been proven. Look at his last fight. He was on the inside with JoJo a couple of times.
No, you talking about? Hold on. Which fight you talking about? You talking about the JoJo Diaz fight?
George Cambosa.
Okay,
you take a pick, and it's right there for y'all. But it's go underrated because when you got a boxer who won't take no punishment. Oh, he boring. I don't like that because he whooping the shit out of their favorite fighters and not taking no damage to himself. The same shit he gonna do Saturday to Lomachenko.
I got you. Swat, what you got on that, bro?
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Tim's already know me and him. We solid on that. When you know.
No.
Hold on.
No,
let me finish. I'm gonna finish because me and him both already agree. I see him all the time. Me and him chat back and forth. Loma ain't no walk in the park. We both pulling for Dev. It ain't no walk in the park though. I don't know who thinking that. If you thinking that, you crazy. In my opinion. Reason why, and I'm gonna tell you why. What I feel, what I see. Okay, Dev got a jab, but if you look at Loma fight, Loma slipped that jab, and Loma can get inside.
It ain't about the jab. Go ahead.
But you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, but that's the thing. But Dev got a lot of other, he got a lot of other weapons, but Loma is one of the best with moving his feet. He one of the best at slipping that jab. He one of the best at dodging them, all that hot shit in that pocket. Loma can move his head.
Loma also done been on.
Hold on, Ben. Let the brother.
Yeah,
let the brother finish, Ben.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what make it an unknown fight for me. So it's like I'm just and that's what I say. I'm just happy it's happening because you really just don't know how it's gonna come out. And I think that for fans, we win because the thing is you don't know. Because the thing is, Dev got one of the best jabs I ever seen in boxing. And then the thing is, you got a Loma who can slip in there and get inside. I seen Dev fight inside a couple times, but I'm not gonna go so far to say that and I'm pulling for Dev. I think he can. I just never seen him just be pushed to the max inside that pocket with somebody like Loma. But at the same time, I ain't never seen somebody who would make Loma fight on the back foot like Dev gonna press him. Dev is gonna press him with that jab. Dev is gonna catch hot around 8 through 12. Dev gonna get hot. And the thing is, so it's all gonna come down. I think it's gonna come down to 8 through 12, but I don't know who gonna enforce. But that's why I'm with me and Tim. Stay solid with what we feeling. Is you just don't know. I'm pulling for Dev, but Loma ain't no walk in the park. I mean, I'm gonna keep it at that, keep it going. You know, just spin the merry-go-round. But you know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about that situation.
I ain't mad at it. Real quick. Terrence, you still in the building?
Dub?
Terrence, hold on, I got you, Jimmy. I'm coming. Terrence, are you in the building, Terrence? All right, Terrence ain't in the building. Terrence might be knocked out. Go ahead, Jimmy.
You know what? Obviously, Haney is favored to win, and I think he will do so. But I just want to ask the panel a question, and of course the host as well, yourself, Dub. If Lomachenko actually does pull this off as the underdog, what kind of win does this mean for Lomachenko and his legacy? If he actually goes in there and beats Devin Haney in good style, becomes the undisputed champion of lightweight division, I mean, what kind of win is it worth for Lomachenko's legacy?
I can answer that.
That'd be Loma's biggest win ever.
It's gonna seal his legacy as a ATG. He's already ATG, but it's gonna seal his legacy. He's gonna beat a man who has all the physical advantages over him. Yeah, bro, it's basically gonna cement everything he's done in his career. And if he decides to retire after that, he's more than welcome to. But so that's what it does.
And I agree. I think if he goes in, he's not going to. It ain't even a question. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. If he goes in and he beats Devin, regardless of how he wins,
robbery. If it's a robbery,
listen.
Okay.
As a fan of the sport, I can do multiple things at the same time. If it comes down to a robbery, then I'll be like, hey, I gotta give Loma is undisputed at this point.
Let's don't jinx it.
All right.
All I'm
Just
saying
making
is,
sure.
all I'm saying, I mean, I didn't bring up robbery yet, and I still don't even think there's gonna be anything dealing with a robbery. If it is, then we'll come and talk about it. But and I did want to touch on Rolly. It's crazy. Yeah, that's funny. I gotta touch on Rolly. I did want to touch on him tonight. But I had got a chance to. Damn. All right. So, but at the end of the day, if it is a robbery, whatever it is, first things first, I got to give Lomachenko credit regardless. Devin, when he signed this contract, he knew what it was. And this is why I rock with him. I rock with him because that's the type of fighter he is. And I think he knows what it is. The same way he knew what it was in Australia. And y'all said it was boring. Well, my brother Dirk said it was boring. Respectfully. I said that respectfully, Dirk. It's the same thing. He know what he got to do. Devin knows what he has to do. You forget, the man been trying to fight Lomachenko for 4 years. Loma could have studied Devin. That's cool. The problem is that Devin has had much more time to mature, to grow, and to develop. Whereas Lomachenko, respectfully, but Father Time, we know it. Father Time is one of them things that's unbeaten. At 35 years old, it is what it is. It is what it is. He may not be slow. I'm not saying he's slow, nothing like that. He put on a show against Coleman. He put on the show. He struggled against Ortiz. He put on the show against Nakatani. You know what I'm saying? I give him credit for those fights. And that was all after the Tio shit. But at the end of the day, Devin, he has the footwork. He has the speed. He has the size. He has physical attributes. He damn near got everything physically. And then he has a high ring IQ. He come from that Mayweather school where what he going to do? He going to take shit away from you. And so he just going to start taking shit away from Loma slowly throughout the fight. And he's going to end up punishing Loma, bro. Like, all right, I'm just telling y'all what's going to happen.
Yeah. And this one I'm trying to see why it's hard for some people to understand that. I'm trying to figure out why it's so hard for the hardcore boxing fans. I ain't gonna say casual, because casual just look at a fight like a fight. But if you can get in there and do this type of shit to somebody like Lomachenko with Devin, who only thing people talk about is his jab, and they ain't even open up the man toolbox and seeing how he done got a lot of punches and fight done with. But it just screams, though. I'm laughing because I'm saying, damn, they finna see a real good fight Saturday then. Because everything Lomachenko gonna think about doing, Devin gonna dismantle his ass, disarm him from doing that, then beat the shit out of him brutally too. I wouldn't be surprised if Devin knocked his ass out, dog.
Man, I don't
see no knockout. I don't
either. And that mean a lot coming from Dub. Because Dub want that knockout, and I don't see Dub knocking out shit. I don't.
He does that. Oh, he shut me up. That's for sure.
What would that win do for Loma? Devin knocked Loma ass out. What would that win do for him? Would you Tank fans tell y'all King it's time for the nightmare? Would you Shakur fans tell them
they should?
Back? This is a fight that we need to see.
Oh hell no, we're not gonna fall back. If whatever happens in that fight, I want Shakur to fight Devin no matter what. Regardless, whether he win or lose.
Hold on. Why do we want to see Devin and Shakur before we see Devin and Tank?
Because I tell you why. Because it's like you texting a girl and she's not showing you any interest. You got to move on, brother. Tank not interested in fighting this man. He don't care about the belts.
Tank
But
said
the
he
only
want to
Simple
fight
shit.
Devin.
He on some
Nah, I
simple
don't
shit,
believe him
man.
because
Hold
the way
on.
you've
So
been
you
you've been in the
so
weight
you
class
saying
longer
Tank
than
ducking?
Shakur, and you
So
never want to fight him.
Hold on, Dirk. So you saying Tank ducking? That's what you saying. Tank ducking.
I mean, I don't know if he's ducking, but maybe his
Okay.
people, but they haven't shown any interest in
Hold
fighting
on. So you
Devin.
said, okay, fine. So Tank and his team, not just saying Tank specifically, somebody on his team, Tank and his team, you saying that they ducking. That's what you saying.
I guess you could say I'm implying that, but let me say one thing. Hold on, let me say one thing.
I'm asking you directly. I'm not. I ain't talking about implying. I'm not. I ain't.
Okay, I'll put it this way. Is looking that way, but I'm gonna give him one more chance after Sunday, Saturday.
So if that's the case, what you're saying is we should see Devin and Tank next. If Tank
Yes, that should be next. That should be next. But the reason I'm bringing up Shakur is, out of everybody else, he's the only motherfucker that's actually had the balls to call out Devin.
Why are we? Oh my God!
Nobody. Y'all always say everything, but let's fight. Well, the nigga said let's fight.
You know what? And the craziest thing, I want to see Devin and Shakur. I want to see that fight. Like I'm on the record. I'm on the record. If Tank and Devin don't fight, that's the fight I want to see. If Tank duck, that's the only reason Tank and Devin shouldn't fight, in my opinion. I want to see Devin and Shakur. I'm on record with that. I'm on record for that.
Yeah, and Dub.
My thing, it just seemed like you're trying to push Shakur to the front of the line after beating Yoshino.
Well, I mean, he kind of is in line for the belts, but Dub, we know what's going to happen. Tank is probably going to
keep in line before.
Wait, what?
No, I'm saying the fight with Yoshino put Shakur in line for the belts. You might not like it, but that's the facts.
I'm not. No. Listen. I'm not talking.
He's mandatory now.
That's fine. I ain't got no problem with that. What I'm saying, I'm not. See, you're talking about everything that I'm not talking about.
Well, you didn't let me finish, so we don't really know what I'm talking about.
If you're talking about anything but Devin and Tank fighting, then we're not talking about the same thing.
No, I'm saying that should be first in line. But look, we know what's going to happen. Tank is going to offer him a contract. It's going to be 80-20. Devin's people are not going to accept no 80-20, especially when they're going to say, well, we got the belt, so we're going to use that as leverage. And Tank going to tell you, I don't give a damn about the belt, so take it or leave it. So we're going to be negotiating for damn near a year, and Devin's going to eventually have to go up to 140. That's what's going to happen. You know that too, don't you? So you might as well just skip the bullshit and fight the core.
Let me ask you a question, though.
Real quick. Well, you just took me around the block, over to the street, around to the corner store, back to the. We went to the Walmart as well. We stopped at the Walmart. I'm like, God damn, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. This is the dirt, right? Let's say all that happens, right? Let's say that entire scenario plays out the way you said it's going to play out, all right? I just want to ask this one question. Do you consider, if he doesn't want to take a deal like 80-20, being the holder of all the belts, and he doesn't want to take an 80-20 toward, with Tank, is that called a duck?
For who? For Tank or Devin?
For Devin.
I mean, I guess it depends how you look at it. Maybe if he feels he's worth more than 20, that's his prerogative.
They not 80-20. Listen, hold on. Before we get into that, this is the crazy thing. We done took this way too far. Why are we already at the negotiating table?
No, I'm just saying that the Tank Devin fight is harder to make than Shakur and Devin. That's the facts.
No, Bob already said there's, according to Bob. This ain't according to me, this is according to Bob. He said, and this is why I brought this up earlier. Bob said this is why he said he was willing to work with Al Heyman, and he might be capping. If he is, it is what it is. We know Bob to be a capper anyways. So, but at the same time, he also said, and when shit going on over at Top Rank, you know how he runs shit, and he was like, it ain't no money in the Devin Shakur fight. Bob said that. And so
he said that. I think he's talking about Tank and Shakur.
No. He said he wanted a Tank fight. That's what he was talking about doing business with Al Heyman.
If that's the case, he's changing his tune, because just last month he was saying if we were ready to make Shakur and Devin.
Go. This
And by the
this,
way, why
this
wouldn't
is
that
this
make money?
weekend.
Like,
Real quick,
I don't
and
understand.
we're gonna get back into that in a second. We got my brother on the show tonight, man. Shout out to Piddle in the building, my brother. What's going on? How you feeling, fam?
What up, Dub? Good, man. What's up to the panel?
Ain't nothing
What up,
big.
Piddle?
Real quick, Piddle. Question for you.
Yo.
Why is Devin? Or in your first off, are you excited for the fight this weekend?
Yeah, I am actually.
I believe me and you have funds on this fight. We'll say funds on this fight.
Yes, sir.
And so I'm excited as well. Do you think the second question is? Do you think Devin is getting too much hate from or in the sport of boxing right now? Not too much. Let me rephrase that. Getting unnecessary hate in the sport of boxing. The floor is yours.
I mean, I wouldn't call it hate, but I mean, I think he's getting a bit over criticized. But I think a lot of people still remember like the whole situation with the first Lomachenko fight about Lomachenko being the franchise and then undisputed shit. So I think that's where that comes from. But for me, man, no hate.
I ain't mad at it. 50-50 is in the building, man. What up?
Hey, salute right side, fam. What you saying, blood?
Butch, man, what you got on it, man? Same question that I just asked Piro. What you got on it?
Yeah, fam. Salute to the man, then, fam. I hope you and your families is alright. You get me, fam. I'm excited for the fights, man. I'm excited for the fight that we got coming up. You know what I'm saying? This is a legacy fight. It's important to see how Lomachenko is gonna come across, because I already said this, man. If he looks like Lomachenko of the past and that we used to get back in the day, then we're in for a very, very intriguing fight. Nonetheless, even if he doesn't show up to the Lomachenko that we expect him to be, it's still going to be an interesting fight, because this is going to be the best fight that Devin Haney's ever fought in his entire life and his entire career. So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a chess match, in my opinion. It should be a technical chess match. The ring IQ, the ring savvy will show up. We'll see who's got the right game plan, the right blueprint, to implement, to see who will come victorious. And this will add on to their legacy, obviously, as we know. Unlike other fights in the division that we don't give a fuck about. And you, Dirk, you're there talking about Shakur Stevenson. I understand that he's the mandatory, he's next in line. Yes, he is. But we know how the business of boxing works. And Bob Arum is a fucking liar. 1 minute he tells the truth today, and he's going to tell us that he's lying next week. So I don't want to hear about, oh yeah, he said this and that. Now he's speaking of a different tune now. He wants to see something else now. So I don't know what where we at with this situation. Pardon?
What is he trying to see?
He's trying to now see. He wants to now see. What was it? Shakur Stevenson and someone. Who was it that he said he was speaking to him in an interview not so long ago?
He said he wanted to see Tank fight, or he was interested in making a Tank fight. That's what.
Yeah.
Tank with Shakur.
Yeah. He said something.
No, he said there's no money for that fight.
No, like I said.
He said there was no money for the Devin Shakur fight.
No, I respectfully, I think you got that one the other way around. He said there's no money for Shakur and Tank. I read that title specifically.
How can there be no money for Shakur and Tank, but there's going to be?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is he talking about, bro? This man is like 95 years old, bro. So like, you gotta take what he says with a grain of salt. No disrespect.
He doesn't know what he's speaking about at this time of the moment. When I say he doesn't know what he's speaking about, he's a very smart man. But I'm saying to you that 1 minute he says something else, the next minute he's like a chameleon. You know what I'm saying to you? So we need to be careful about guys like that, Bob Arum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The only reason I brought it up, Butch, is because even though Dev is about to be a free agent, it'll be easier to work with Top Rank to make a Shakur fight than do all the bullshit with Showtime and Tank Davis and all the negotiating they got to go through with him.
So let me ask you this.
I would try to do a catch weight, all kinds of crazy shit they're going to try to make Devin do. Like, bro.
So let me ask you this, though.
Hold up. Why do we always get... Go ahead, y'all keep cooking. I'm gonna let y'all cook for a second. But how did we get away from Devin Lomachenko?
Because you asked us why are we trying to push Shakur in front of Tank for his next fight? And by the way, I agree with you. You're not guaranteed to beat Lomachenko, so you can't overlook him.
No, at all. Like I said, this is gonna be a great chess match of a fight. I want to see if Devin Haney, because this camp, this blood, sweat, and tears. Where I watched the camp that I've been seeing him, he's been going to the bag. He's been going to the heavy bag. He's been hitting the body, the midsection of the heavy bag a lot. So I want to know if he's going to try and break down Lomachenko to the body, because I don't think that he can out jab Lomachenko. He could out jab him. You know what I'm saying to you? Guard control, certain things of that nature. Guard control. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how Lomachenko deals with his lead
Yeah,
hand defense.
and
You know what I'm
I
saying, to
gotta
the footwork
yeah.
of Devin Haney. No, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a question for you and everybody else on the panel, including Dub. If Dev says I do everything better than Lomachenko, so based on those comments, this should be an easy victory for him. So
look,
what I'm asking for you, Dub, will this be disappointment if it's not a dominant victory?
so this is the thing right here. This is the thing. At the end of the day, it's gonna be a tough fight for Devin, right? It's a tough fight for him. But he's gonna make it look easy. That's what he does. He's gonna make the shit look much easier than people think. And y'all can, all right, y'all criticize me.
Right side.
Hold on.
You tripping?
Hold
ahead.
on. I got you. We're gonna pass around, and I got to get my brother Marcus. My brother Marcus just joined the panel, so we got to get him in here. Look, Devin is gonna be a tough fight, but this is what Devin is built of. He's gonna make it look easy. And when you see it, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be like, well, Loma didn't do this and Loma didn't do that and whatever. The problem is the reason you're going to say it is because Devin's not going to allow it. He's going to make it an easy fight. And so is it going to be easy? No, it's going to be very tough. He's going to make it look easy. Let me say it that way. He's going to make it look easy. But it's a technical fight. And he has one of the highest IQs in the sport of boxing, in my opinion. And so, especially at a young age, all the physical attributes that he has right now over Lomachenko. Marcus, man, welcome to the panel, bro. What you got for me tonight, my brother? Shout out to you. Appreciate you coming through. You know it ain't nothing but love. And you know you got a place to rock over here.
Salute, man. Thanks for having me. What's the question of the night?
Question from the beginning, the opening question for you, Dan. Dirk, I want you to ask your question one more time and we'll let him respond. The opening question is that are you excited for the fight this weekend, Devin versus Lomachenko? And do you think that Devin gets unnecessary hate in the sport of boxing?
Oh man, of course I'm excited for the fight. I'm definitely gonna be tuning in. I wish I could be there, but I got another trip to handle. And then do I think he gets unnecessary criticism?
Not criticism.
Hate,
not criticism.
Oh, no, man. To be honest with you, heavy is the head that wears the crown. And if everybody loved Devin, life would be a little bit boring. I think it's interesting the way these guys go above and beyond to hate on this guy. It's creative, and it's almost admirable how these guys go to great lengths to do it. I think some of these guys are waking up in the wee hours of the morning with a poster of Devin Haney above their bed, and they throwing darts at it, and they just upset that this young dude is winning, undisputed at 24, making millions of dollars. The only person making more money than him right now is Tank Davis, and he's well on track to catch up. So in my opinion, I think the hate is only gonna make him greater.
I ain't mad at it. Dirk, go ahead, ask your question, then panel back open, man. Everybody rock. Get in there where you fit in.
Yeah, I was asking the panel based on Dev saying that he does everything better than Lomachenko. Will it be disappointing if he doesn't dominate this fight?
And I broke it down why I said he would. Go ahead, Marcus.
You know what? I think that we are due for a signature win, a signature performance from Devin Haney. And me personally, I want to see him make a statement. So yeah, I would be disappointed if he doesn't go above and beyond to prove the points that he's making. He said that he's gonna make it look easy. I want it to look like Loma shouldn't have been in the ring with him at the end of the day. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
I wouldn't be disappointed at all because I know what Loma brings to the table even at this age. And regardless of their size advantage Um, it's gonna be rough. Man, this is gonna be a rough bout for both of them, man. So, however they'll get it done, I just want him to get it done because I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen after this. But no way he can look over to the dude, look past Loma. But no, man, I wouldn't be tripping at all if he don't just completely just drag Loma 8-4 or 9-3. You know, I don't see Loma being overwhelmed like that. I see a dog fight about to happen. So no, I just want to see him get it done, man.
I'm with the OG. I'm with the OG, man. I'm gonna say I'm with the OG. I know everybody think it's gonna be, everybody thinks it's gonna be a wash with Dev and Loma, but I'm gonna say this, man. We got to give some credit to these damn fights at one point in time, because the thing is, both of them could lose, and I don't know what it is, but the thing is, I straight up think if Dev beat Loma, that should be a signature fight. I do think that, and I'm also gonna say, man, if Dev beat Loma, everybody got to reconsider how great that boy is. Cause Loma ain't no walk in the park. Loma ain't coming to lose. Loma ain't no bum, man. So I'm with the OG, man. Yeah, that's where I stand with that one.
Hey, real quick, man, I gotta welcome my dog to the panel, man. JD is in the building. What up, JD? JD, can you hear me? We can't hear you. All right, JD, we're gonna come back to you. Let me know when we can't hear nothing you're saying, brother. You might be on
I
mute.
would say.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Bullet. Go ahead,
go
Bullet.
ahead.
No,
Nah,
go
let
ahead,
JD talk. Let JD talk, and I'll go ahead.
We can't hear him. We can't hear him.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, me personally, I think Dev gonna wash him. But if he don't, I would not be upset or disappointed, because when two elite fighters fight, which Loma is definitely elite, things can happen. I mean, I will be definitely upset if. Well, I'm not even gonna say that because I don't think it's gonna happen. But I think Dev would beat him. But I will say this, and I know it's Tank fans and all that stuff. If Dev wash Loma, Tank not gonna fight him. I don't care what nobody say. Tank is not finna fight him, because what's gonna happen is Leonard Ellerby, which supposedly he don't work with him no more. Leonard Ellerby gonna come up in an interview out of nowhere and say, "Well, I mean, what did the numbers do?" That ain't got shit to do with fighting. He's not gonna fight Dev if Dev watch this man. I do want Dev to watch him just so he can get credit, from some people, because I know there's a lot of international people that watch it. So I at least want him to get credit for them, because I know the Tank fans not going. Well, some of them. I know like KO and a lot of these guys, even JD. I don't be agreeing with him with certain things in terms of Tank, but I know he's gonna want Tank to at least fight Dev. But there's going to be a lot of guys that's going to try to push back and say, "Oh, nah, Tank, well, yeah, he did this, but what the numbers do? Ryan and Tank did this. Tank not finna fight this man, bro." I really feel like that.
And that's a fact, because Ellerby is already on Twitter talking about, we going to see what the numbers do next week, and talking, and when Bob Arum made that comment today saying that they're not willing to risk money on Shakur and Tank, Ellerby came up and said, "See, I told y'all I know what I'm talking about. We're going to see what these numbers do this weekend and compare them to Tank and Ryan," which is like the dumbest thing anybody could say, but the casuals will eat it up. You know what I mean?
Hey, real quick, man. I got to get my brother JD. JD, I think I just heard you. What you talk to me, bro?
Hey, yo, why they always do that when I come up here, bro?
Hey, bro.
Yeah, it's wild. But salute to the chat, salute to the panel. Hey, look, man, I want to see the best fight the best. Like, whether you agree with it or you don't, I don't really care. I feel like that Tank not gonna fight Devin. What the fuck does he have to lose? If he does lose to Devin, he's still gonna be the man in the division.
That don't make no sense.
I disagree that he would lose to Devin. I don't see that. A guy,
Hold up, real quick.
Right?
JD, answer this question first. My bad. I apologize. I was a pathetic
You
host.
straight, yeah,
I didn't ask you the question for the night. I didn't ask you the. Are you excited for the fight this weekend?
yeah, Devin.
Hold on. Second question. It's a two-part question. Question. Are you excited for the fight this weekend? Second part is, do you believe that Devin is getting unnecessary hate in the sport of boxing?
I believe so.
Why? And why?
I believe partly is because of what him and his father be, some of the shit that they do. Sometimes some of the shit that they say and how they portray one thing which is different from what's actually going on. Us as fans, we only can believe so much based on what you say in the camera. But outside of that, look, man, the little nigga is undisputed.
Square big.
The little nigga undisputed, bro. Motherfuckers don't. When has it's been how many years? 20 years, I think, since the last undisputed lightweight champ. Bro, that shit. The little nigga undisputed, bro.
And he the youngest undisputed champion.
The little nigga is undisputed.
Hey, JD, you said that if Tank loses to Devin Haney, Tank is still the number one in the division. How is that possible, sir? How is that?
So anyway, I'm gonna answer the question because I wasn't done with that. So he's undisputed. And he'll have the best resume at 135 if he pull this shit off, which I think he will. I feel like Loma is past the time where he was a threat. Too much shit has happened. And
this ain't Jimmy, fam. Don't come and disrespect me. This ain't Jimmy, fam.
Yeah, Cash. I didn't talk when you spoke, bro.
I asked you a question, fam.
Yeah,
hold
on, Cash. Hold on. I got it.
The breaks, my nigga.
Hold up.
Hey, this ain't Jimmy, fam.
Hold up, bro. We ain't doing all of that. Let the man get his bars off. After he get his bars off, you know what I'm saying? If you got a question, you can ask him, but let him leave. He ain't being disrespectful. You don't need to be. Ain't nobody. No disrespect.
Respectfully, let me get my shit off. Then you can ask me anything.
Respectfully, all the way around the panel, man. Y'all know how I rock. Y'all know how I am. Come on, man. I don't need to do that. Come on. Let's keep it a buck. Get your bars off. JD.
So, like Devin, he don't deserve the hate that he get most times, but with certain situations, all he need to do is play the backside. I can understand how he don't get the recognition that he deserves as being undisputed and as skillful as he is to get to where he is. Personally, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel like Tank beat them both. I feel Devin whooped Shakur ass on some real shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's for Dirk and all them other Shakur fanatics. I feel Devin beats the brakes off that nigga, bro. And
okay.
I'm excited for this fight. I'm excited for this fight tonight or on this weekend. Lomachenko ain't no pushover. I can honestly say that. But this will be a good test. It's gonna open up a lot of or answer a lot of questions about how Devin will do against a skillful southpaw, and arguably one of the best southpaws in the game. I got him under Tank and Errol Spence Jr., but he's and I'll say David Morrell too if they always the same size, but like he is one of the best southpaws out there. So Father Time might catch up though, and Devin is much bigger than Loma. We saw the face off, but I also saw Loma and he scared the shit really. So it's gonna be a fight.
Hey,
square big, bro.
Real quick, JD, and hey, you ain't gotta be afraid, but when you start getting touched in the wrong spots,
yeah, man. I honestly could say Devin don't got put you out. But I could say for somebody like Loma gonna be thinking he working. Devin might hit him with that crispy ass 1-2. His ass, that computer might stop for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. and and that shit gonna come down the pipe quick. It's gonna come straight down the middle, boom, boom, and he probably might, oh shit, let's take a step back and do that little shit how he do when he reset. But
Right.
Devin, he not gonna step to his left side like that. Devin gonna be on the outside, shooting that jab, and if he controlling the distance the way I think he will, when every time Loma gonna step in, because he did it with Cambosis, every time Loma try to step in, he gonna pop him with some shit
real quick.
He gonna be like, this little nigga is back, bro.
and give him a little half step back, and he's still right where he want to be.
That,
it ain't gonna be hard, bro. Like, I'm biased. I'm biased.
The Loma gonna come in there, bro. If that Loma that beat up Nakatani come in there, bro, and he's the one that second half Teofimo, that Loma shit might get a little wicked for Devin. All I know is they need to be convincing. Because if
now, let me hold on now, real quick, JD. My brother Cass, he had some smoke for you.
Oh yeah, come
you know
on.
So go ahead, Cass, get it off.
Yeah, go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
It's just a basic common sense question, obviously, JD. You said that if Devin Haney beats Tank Davis will still be number one in the division. He's not number one anyway. So what sense does that make? I just wanted to ask you that. And I was a bit confused before. I didn't know disrespect, but you just jumped over my question. That's why I was a bit. You get me? But it's nothing of that sort.
For one, I didn't say he'd be number one. I say he's the man in the division, whether you like it or not. And the pay-per-view show that. So, regardless to what you believe,
what do you mean he's the man? What do you mean he's the man? What does the man coexist of? Because your definition of being the man might be different from my definition.
Let me clarify for you niggas on that side of the pond. The man of the division is the money man of the division. Tank Davis is the money man of the division. Canelo Alvarez is the money man of the division. Errol Spence Jr. is the money man of the division. Who's at 130?
Incorrect, but I'll let you continue.
Valdez was the money man of the division. So that's what I mean when I say that. You're the man of the division, meaning you have the most notoriety if you're a scout on somebody's resume. But that still doesn't negate the fact that before you took that L, you were the man. And there's opportunity for you to come back, look good, and become the man again. Once you gain that title of the man, not the actual titles of the belt, which I believe belts should matter more than what they do, but they don't, you become the man of the division. It's just the politics and business of boxing. That's it. I mean, that's what I was saying. I wasn't saying you really think that if Tank lose to Devin, he's not gonna be a name on somebody's resume? Like,
of course.
Okay then. So that's what I was saying.
That's because of his accolades. That doesn't mean because he's the man.
Okay.
At the end of the day, this is the thing. When it comes to the sport, bro, you got to look at it in multiple ways. You look at it because a lot of fans of the sport, like myself, right? I understand the money man. I understand him, right? The thing is the money man comes one or two per generation, or not per decade. Let me say per decade. One or two per decade. And the thing is, hey, okay, I got you with the money man. But at the same time, it's a whole bunch of other niggas fighting out here. And I need to be watching what they doing as well because they collecting belts. Somebody like my brother Mel Charlo, he ain't the money man. But guess what?
And he should be.
But hold on, I ain't talking about shouldn't. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about is he? He's not. And guess what though? But he making history out here. He making history. I'm looking at what they talking about Bivol and Beterbiev up there. If you look at these divisions, in the majority of the divisions, if you notice, right, it's only a couple individual 140. She got split up because of Josh Taylor, but anything that hadn't already been unified completely, it's only a couple motherfuckers holding the belts.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are it's one or two dudes who need to fight each other for undisputed. Yep. And so, and this is in a lot of divisions, if not undisputed already happening. And so it's showing you who is at the top of the division. It's a lot going on in the sport, right? Outside of the individual, and shout out to those individuals who are the cash cows and making the money. The Tank Davises, the Canelo Alvarez, Earl Spence, the Deontay Wilders.
Oh, how did I forget Wilder? What the fuck?
The Tyson Furies, the AJs. It's some dudes out here that they can make the money, right? They can make the money.
Yeah.
But as a boxing fan, it's so much other things going on in the sport that I got to try to keep my eye out, and I got to get credit all the way around. And so, yeah, I got you with the cash cows, but if that's the criteria we're gonna go by, it gives us very limited choices.
Nah, I don't agree with that. You know, I'm a boxing fan. Like, I don't agree that I don't think the money man shouldn't be the guy that's the best in the division, but that don't stop the fact that I'm gonna watch the best guy in the division fight. Like,
no, I ain't saying that. Hold on, real quick, JD. I want to do this because I got my brother Cisco in the building. I ain't let him get his bars off. Cisco, welcome to the panel, my brother. I appreciate you coming up tonight, man. Question for you.
Oh, what's up, right side? How's it going tonight?
Hey, man, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing crazy.
All right, that's what's up. Salute to everybody on the panel. It's good to see y'all again. You know, let's get it in.
Question for you, bro. Are you excited for the fight this weekend? And do you think Devin gets too much hate in the sport of boxing?
I am excited for this fight. I mean, I got Loma winning this fight. I got Loma. If there's gonna be an upset this year, this is gonna be the upset. You know, does Devin Haney get hate? I don't think so. I just don't think he's not popular. He's not like, you know, he's not somebody. He's a good boxer though. That's the thing about Devin Haney. He's actually like he's a very technical fighter. He's actually a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's just not popular. I don't think he gets hate. But I do, man. If there's gonna be an upset, I'm going with Loma this weekend, man. At first, I had it as a 50-50 fight, right side, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I think, man, I don't know that press conference. Loma looking like a dog right now. He wanted to get at him, like they didn't even want to break away from the stare down. So,
can you break down, Cisco, how you have Lomachenko beating Devin Haney?
Taking away the jab, getting in on the inside. Putting pressure on Devin Haney, putting him in difficult spots. Especially with Devin Haney being longer, staying on the inside is the perfect game for Loma. But as long as he doesn't come down to lay down, like if he's the Lomachenko of old, I don't know, bro. I'm going off gut instinct. I'm going. A lot of mine is straight gut instinct. This one, it's a tough decision. You know what I'm saying? Loma staying active with his feet as well, so staying very active. So,
shit, I want to know how does Loma, in your opinion, Cisco, how do you think he beat Devin? Like, will it be a UD, TKO, KO? Split?
Nah, bro, it's not gonna be no TKO or no KO, bro. That's not Loma right there. It's gonna be by decision. It's gonna be close though. It's gonna be close.
So you think?
Say 7-6.
You think Loma?
Hold on, wait. Hold up. Did you say 7-6?
Yeah, 7-6. That's how. I mean,
there is no 7-6.
7-5. 7-5. Yeah, my bad.
Come on, Cisco. Come on.
7-5. Loma's favor. My bad.
So now you good. So you believe that without all the fuckery and corruption, Loma can outbox Devin Haney. Is what you saying?
This is another thing too. Like they're looking to make Loma a hero, a war hero. So You know what I'm saying? And just looking at the panel of judges as well, Dave cheating them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't.
You don't believe if it was fair that Loma would outbox Devin, but the politics of boxing will
I
have
think. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off, JD.
you go out.
I had it at like a 50-50 fight already. You know what I'm saying? I do believe in Devin Haney's boxing skills, but you know, like honestly, like that this fight could have went either way in my eyes. Like, but I'm just gonna say Loma because like I said, like the war hero and everything. They might be trying to push that narrative.
Ain't that a bitch?
That
Ain't
is
that a
it.
bitch right there?
Honestly, Dub, the reason why I'm asking is because if the shit was fair, this is
Everybody know Devin gonna win. If it listen.
is if shit was fair, yo, listen, right side, like Devin would literally box this nigga ears off, bro. Like,
see,
but if Loma make this shit dirty and he got the crowd oohing and eyeing and they already love that nigga on top, but like Devin
if he does that, that means he gonna be in range for way too many punches.
Yo.
He's gonna be in range for punches anyways.
Yeah.
And so whenever he wants to make it that fight right there, he's gonna have to take some shit to make it that fight.
Yeah.
And then when he on the inside, he's gonna have to take some more shit.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Real quick, hold on, real quick. I got to get my brother Harrison Brooks in the building, man. Shout out to my brother Harrison. I know, Harrison, you in the debate tourney, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I thought so, man. Good luck to you, my brother. Good luck. And,
Same to you.
Shout out to you, my brother. Go ahead, man. Question for you to open up tonight. Are you excited for the fight this weekend? And do you think Devin get too much hate in the sport of boxing?
Okay, I'm gonna answer the second question first. Do I think he gets too much hate? Part of me says yes. Some of it's unwarranted. The other part of me says, like ETB kind of says, you almost kind of want that. Now, he's a good kid, and I don't think he wants to develop a bad reputation, or something like that, like Adrian or somebody like that. He's a good kid. Looking at his grandmom talk about him on that All Access type show, like, you know, that guy's he's a good young man. So the whole gold teeth thing kind of seemed unauthentic, and so some of the criticism related to that kind of stuff and some of the stuff that his dad says, I can understand why he gets some of the criticism he does, and some of it is unwarranted, some of it sometimes is. That being said, people have said, hey, look, how you mad at his dad for promoting him? It keeps his name out there, and it does. People paid to see Floyd lose, and if Devin keep winning, at some point, hey, look, take that bag for anybody that thinks that you're gonna lose, and pay to see you try and pay to see you lose. So to me, it's a good and a bad thing. So I'm kind of split on, is it too much one way or the other? Now, to excitement about the fight, absolutely excited, because while a lot of people who are Devin Haney fans, and I'm one of them, believe that Loma's old and Haney's going to wash him and this and that, I'm a firm believer that styles make fights. And more than that, Top Rank and they matchmakers know what the hell they doing, unfortunately. And in matching Devin Haney and picking Devin Haney to come into their company with that 3-fight deal, I think they expect it to happen. What's about to happen? He's fighting Loma. He took the belts off of Cambosos, who they really didn't want anything to do with. He's about to fight Loma, and looking at the styles, what I see happening, and somebody who knows boxing more than me, tell me if I'm seeing what's going to happen the wrong way. Devin Haney has a piston-like beautiful jab, but when he throws that jab against a southpaw, you're open to a southpaw getting under around that jab and throwing their straight left hand, either overhanded or straight, one of the other. So you're susceptible to that, and the only way to get away from that in throwing that jab, and this is again, call me a novice or tell me if I don't know what I'm talking about, but the only way to get away with that throwing that jab is to throw that jab and then step out to the left, or step out one direction or the other. The right, not so smart, because that left arm can catch you. To the left, that left arm ain't gonna catch you. So my imagination tells me, my understanding tells me he's gonna back out to the left. Now, that goes back to what the last person was saying. if the crowd is oohing and eyeing because Lomachenko is ducking up under and trying to get that overhand or that straight left, and Devin Haney is having to throw that jab and then turn out to the left, and is basically fighting on his back foot every time he throws that jab. Given what we just all talked about, top ranked card, ESPN. Bob know what he's doing. Bob wants them belts. There's going to be that fuckery that's going to be there. Look, I'm not saying that I want Haney to win, but I am concerned because he's got a lot that he's going up against, and he is going to have to show something special, something we ain't seen before. He's going to have to hit him. And to me, the tips or what I would tell Devin Haney if I was able to speak to him is, hey, look, jab that boy in his face, and when he think he's stepping in, go to his body. But I do see Loma throwing that when Haney throws that jab, Loma's gonna step forward and to the right and throw the overhand left without even looking. He'll do a Danny Garcia style. No look left hand. Just step to the right and forward and throw the left hand. Devin Haney's gonna be there if he's not backing out. But if he's backing out and on that back foot, he'll never get a decision. Per the fuckery. I hope that doesn't sound like I'm hating on Haney, because I'm definitely not. I'm rooting for him. But I think if styles make fights, and if he's not able to do something different and beat that man's body up and then hit him with some power shots outside of the jab, he's going to have a hard time getting a decision. But I'm very excited because that's a 50-50 fight. And if Devin shows something different, this is going to be fight of the year.
Yo, dog, real quick, I think it's crazy to me how, like, no disrespect to nobody that has this opinion, but I really don't see Devin and Lomachenko at the 50-50 fight. I would say more like 60-40, 70-30, because Loma should have got Devin when he was young, bro. Devin's he's extremely skillful. Like that 4King shit, it's real with Devin, bro.
It's not a whole, but this is the thing. So when it comes to this fight, I understand what my brother Harrison is saying. I understand it. The thing is, I go back and I watch the success that Teofimo Lopez was able to have by doing something simple as taking a half step back. Right? Yeah. When angles are supposed to get changed and he take a half step back, if I watched Jermaine Ortiz do the same damn thing, neutralizing the footwork. And then the problem is, in my opinion, Devin is a better boxer than both of them guys.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and he has more range, size, and length than those guys do. I mean, I understand where people are coming from, and this is the thing. My thing is I still think it's going to be a good ass fight. I got to see Devin utilize these skills and this ability, because this is the person we need to see it again, because this is the most dangerous fighter that you're going to be in the ring with. And so at the end of the day, regardless of what you want to say about Lomachenko, we've seen this. Hell, even regardless of what you think about Richard Comey, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you think of, even though he didn't even stop Richard Comey, he tried to take mercy on the man. I'm just saying, I done seen Lomachenko style on people. I done seen it.
But
can I throw something in there real quick?
Hold on. Go ahead.
My fault.
I was rewatching one of Loma's fights today. Well, I was watching the Loma Ortiz fight, and what I saw was Ortiz did give him trouble in the first half of the fight, but at the point where his corner and he get honest about the position where they are in the fight, Loma stops coming with the one big shot over the top, and what he starts doing is coming at you where he's throwing 2-3 straight shots at a time, constantly putting pressure on you, and that's what he did to Ortiz, and that's how he won that fight. So to me it's going to be an interesting fight. To me, that's what makes it 50-50 is if Loma sells out, which he might have to because Devin is going to be up on points potentially, and if Devin does something when he does sell out to make him back the hell off, man, 50-50 fight of the year.
Let me add something to that. That man, I know a lot of people said that Loma almost they think he lost to Jermaine Ortiz, but Jermaine Ortiz, that's a good fighter right there, bro. And this is another thing with Teofimo. I do feel like Loma was big headed. He even said it in the Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I just watched that. I think episode 1. He said, like, inside, I know I didn't show it on the outside, but he's like, on the inside, I was big headed, and I think Loma thought he was just gonna run through Teofimo Lopez, and that's why he didn't even. And the proof's kind of in the pudding because he didn't even add the rematch clause in that. You know what I'm saying? That you ain't never heard a champion not put in a rematch clause in none of the contracts they send out. You know what I'm saying? So I think Loma, this is the most dangerous Loma we might see because he wants his belts back. Not only that, like, this is his last step before he becomes a stepping stone for younger fighters.
Nah, hell no, bro. Hell no. Loma not no stepping stone, man. Nah, bro.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, bro. It's a process to becoming a stepping stone. Yeah, you know, like, come on. Hey, tell him, right side.
That's it. No. So think about it like this.
Wait, hold on. Real quick.
Hold on, real quick, JD. Just to say.
Lose my thought. I want.
Oh, go ahead. And I gotta get Marcus Butch back in here, man. I gotta get Gibson in here as well.
Yeah,
go ahead, my brother.
Listen, man. Loma is not a stepping stone. I just feel the skill disparity is large. Like Tank Devin Shakur, they beat.
All right. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you a quick example, okay?
He's not a stepping stone.
Loma, he over with Top Rank, right?
Yeah.
So watch this. He lose to Devin.
Somebody else gonna get built up. Yep.
Hold on. He lose to Devin. Who he gonna fight next?
Keyshawn Davis.
Hold on. No.
Oh.
Shakur. Keyshawn.
Abdullah Mason.
All of them. They all beat him, bro.
If no, like I say that up, and I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna leave it be. Keyshawn Davis don't have the experience.
Keyshawn, maybe not Keyshawn.
Keyshawn doesn't have the experience.
Abdullah Mason don't have the experience, but I still think Abdullah Mason put hands on him. He'll put hands on Loma.
Look, hold on, I got you. Muratalla don't got the.
Ooh, hey, Muratalla fighting Nakathelia. What y'all think about that fight?
Wait, hold on. Wait, look, it's getting good. Look.
Okay, go ahead.
It's he don't have the experience, but he has the talent.
Muratalla can fight.
Keyshawn Davis does not have the experience, but he has the talent. So if with Top Rank, what I think they're trying to do, we know that Shakur has both the experience and the talent, right? We know that Abdullah Mason doesn't quite have the talent, but he damn sure has. I'm sorry, doesn't quite have the experience, but he damn sure got the talent. And all it takes is 3 fights to build him. So I think what they're gonna do, Keyshawn and Mason, Muratalla and Mason, Lomachenko and Mason. After Loma and Mason, then he's a journeyman. After that, he might not even fight after that shit.
Nah, I don't know. They ain't gonna put him through the gauntlet like that. They're not gonna do that.
Well, bro, if he loses, the way if he loses to Devin, the way he should, us real boxing fans know.
Because if he loses to Devin, they're gonna try. Whenever the belts get spread, whether it's after the, hopefully, once again, we want to see the Tank Davis fight. That's the fight we want to see.
I need that.
But whenever the belts are available, Bob is gonna try to put him in position for one.
It is gonna be a dangerous young. I'm telling you, watch. It's gonna be dangerous.
No. We just saw Rolly Romero fight a 73-year-old dude for a belt. So no, it may not be a dangerous fight.
You know what I'm saying? Like the belts can fall on your lap sometimes. That's it. They can just.
It's different, bro.
Bro, Rolly Romero just fought somebody who got grown grandkids. He fought somebody with grown grandkids, bro.
I know, but that's Mayweather and shit. Top Rank don't do that.
No, bro. That's the belts organizations, bro. It's you
Well,
think the belts is separate than the promoters. It's not, bro. When you one
yeah,
of the belts, they say the
I,
WBO stands
I,
for what Bob orders. You know
bro,
what I'm saying?
bro,
So
I don't because if that's the case, why the fuck after a knockout is this nigga fighting for a title? You
That's
mean
what we're talking about. That's
that's what
exactly
we're
what we're
talking
talking
about,
about.
bro.
You're not understanding that the
That's
guy
exactly what we're talking about.
the guy of the WBA is Gilberto Mendoza, and where is he from? He's from Venezuela. Barroso is Venezuelan. You understand that? You understand that they kidnapped his wife and murdered her at the weigh-in in his country.
Stop
Yes.
the cap. Stop the cap, man. Stop the cap.
I don't. That's true. It's true what I said.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
the
happened.
Colombians and the Venezuelans, like whenever their team loses or something, they'll kidnap, they'll send you death threats, and they'll actually follow through with that shit.
I'm not even about to. Y'all
They
got
kidnapped his wife and
I
murdered
nothing
her.
to do with Mayweather and Rolly being a Mayweather fighter
Hold up. Time out.
and Top
Hold
Rank
on, JD. Hold on. JD. Hold on.
You got it.
Hold on.
You got it.
Hold on. They kidnapped and
But you
killed.
capping?
No,
Hold on. Who wife got kidnapped and killed over this fight?
Barroso.
They kidnapped and killed Barroso wife?
Yes.
Who and why? He was the one who got robbed.
This was beforehand. This was before the fight. Obviously, they kidnapped his wife at a weigh-in, and obviously I don't want to say killed or
Hold on. So it didn't have nothing to do with this fight, though.
No.
Oh man, I thought you were talking about this fight, bro. I thought you were talking about like some shit that just happened.
No. I'm saying that he has some sort of credibility. Obviously, the WBA owner, not the owner, sorry, the guy that owned. Well, yeah, the Gilberto Mendoza. He's from Venezuela, so he has some sort of credibility against Barroso.
Bro, that shit don't got nothing to do with nothing.
Yes, it does.
I'm not sure
Yes,
what
it does.
talking about.
Yes, it does. The same way Suleiman cares about his Mexican fighters is the same way Gilberto Mendoza looks after his Venezuelan fighters. How do you think that? Come on, man.
Why?
Hey, y'all hold it down for a quick second, man. Y'all hold
Why
it down.
is Charlo still the champ? Why is Charlo still the champ after 3 years of
Because obviously he has good connections with Al Heyman. Come on, man. You know this already.
So
Because it's fair.
You just said exactly what I just said. It don't have nothing to do with the race part. It has everything.
Nah, some of it is race, bro. If you think race don't tie in, you tricking on yourself, bro. Don't be a fool out here, bro.
That's what y'all believe. Y'all can't pass that on me because I don't believe that. But whoever decides to believe that, hey, that's your stance.
So how do you think Barroso got that fight? How do you think Barroso got that fight? Barroso.
It's not about Barroso. It's about Rolly getting the belt. Barroso wasn't even the guy. They literally moved just somebody to replace who he was gonna fight. That shit don't have nothing to do with. They picked somebody who was supposed to be a stepping stone. That nigga
No. Puello was gonna beat the shit out of Rolly. He was gonna box the rings around Rolly. The whole play is for Rolly to fight Ryan Garcia or
that's the
Tank
play.
Davis for the belt. That's the play. But Puello was too much of a danger for that to go ahead. So they fucking had us like donkeys, making us believe that man failed a drug test. That nigga didn't fail no drug test. Puello didn't fail no fucking drug test. That's some bullshit. Did you see what he got pulled up for anyway? Did you see what drug got caught up in his system? Him and his wife were trying to have a baby. His wife took something and it went into his system. He didn't take no fucking steroids. You understand that, right?
I don't know about no shit like that, Butch.
That's what I'm saying. You need to do your research.
Nah, hey, Butch, straight up, no, the Mexicans, they don't. Oscar Valdez, Canelo, it's no coincidence that the Latinos is getting popped for steroids. And, bro, that's their get down. All right, we got 6, but, bro, I'm not going to fight for a year. Yeah, I'm going to be taking steroids and enhancement drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
it's different for other fighters. Why don't black fighters take steroids and get popped dirty for it?
Black fighters do take.
Yeah.
Not at the alarming rate of a Latino fighter or a white fighter.
You're correct on that basis. You gave me. I can't answer to that question. I can't have an answer to
Yeah.
that question.
So my point is when it fits the agenda and narrative of people that are in those positions, that's when the shit happens. Y'all really think, like, when I say this, take it with conviction, and I say it and I mean it. Y'all really think that these people that have an agenda are not moving these fighters a specific way?
Yeah,
outside of the
like
council? I'm talking about the promoters and the networks.
yeah,
This
like JD, like Bush said, Rolly versus Ryan Garcia. They moved Rolly in a position to fight Ryan Garcia, bro, for a world title at 140. Now, whoever wins that fight, I don't know, might fight if Devin Haney doesn't look well in this Lomachenko fight. He might be looking to move up. What way bigger than make a splash than fight Ryan? One of your rivals from the amateurs. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
And that's a money fight. Ryan versus Haney at 140. That's a money fight.
Listen, bro, it's not that simple. Again, it's the business of boxing.
Bro, how are you gonna say it's not that simple when wait? How are you gonna say it's not that simple when they just stopped a fighter in the middle of a fight and he wasn't even getting hit versus Rolly, bro?
What I'm trying to say to you,
it's not that simple.
I'll tell you why, bro. If you just listen to what I'm trying to say to you, it's not that simple because they're not on the same promotional company. That's the basis right there. Tank and Rolly are on the same promotional company. Tank and Rolly for a rematch is a much bigger fight than Rolly and Ryan Garcia. They're on the same side of the street. And this is what I'm talking about with the networks and the networks moving strategically their fighters. There's no reason for Rolly to have been... Y'all don't see what's going on here? Like, everybody talks about Tank not having a real belt. So they're not moving Rolly to be in position for a real belt. And then when Tank... if he decides to move up and fight at 140 a catchweight again, because we've seen him do it before for cross promotion to beat somebody for a real belt, and in the event Devin Haney moves up, now Tank has the WBA title because he is going to beat Rolly again. You think that's not going to make a Tank and Devin fight even bigger? If he was already undisputed, beats the shit out of Lomachenko, doesn't get robbed and moves up, or gets robbed, beats the shit out of Lomachenko, then moves up, that's not a bigger fight for a real title us, the fans, are mad about him not having? Come on, bro. It's the business of boxing. The names that are tied to these fighters and where they are with the networks. This shit has nothing to do with Venezuela and Colombia and all this other bullshit. It has everything to do with the business of boxing and the dollars. If dollars don't make sense, they don't give a fuck. Rolly,
They do give a fuck. They do give a fuck because they made Charles Martin and King Kong Ortiz. They made Barrios and Keith Thurman.
Bro.
So what are we talking about?
Nobody cares. Nobody.
Yeah, but they made those fights though. They put those fights on pay-per-view.
That fight, Loma lost that shit. Nobody. We remembered it for the time, and then the majority of casual fans don't give a fuck. They don't even know who Lomachenko or Ortiz is up until now because of how Top Rank is moving Lomachenko for the Devin Haney fight.
Bro, nobody's buying a Tank and Rolly rematch, bro. What are you even talking about? They only did 250,000, bro. No, they won't even do half of that, bro. Stop
bullshit, man. Buying that
Nobody's buying that, bro. I'm a Tank fan. I'm not buying that shit, bro.
Hey, hold on, real quick, man. I gotta get my brother Marcus in here. I gotta get my brother Harrison in here. Go ahead, Marcus. It's on you, bro.
Apologies.
Oh man, you good? Appreciate you subbing me in. Hey, I'm not mad at his opinion, bro. Like we kind of getting a little emotional about what he's saying, right? You got to listen to what these guys are saying. Hey, Hit Dogs is hollering. I ain't say your name at all. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to
I'm not emotional. I'm just talking, bro.
Hold on, JD. Let the brother cook, man. Let the brother cook.
At the end of the day, I could see how it would make sense for them to make that rematch. You know what I mean? It's an in-house fight. You know, people was really behind Rolly somehow for getting knocked out. It really don't make sense. He's got a 140 real title, WBA of course, and you know what I mean. At the end of the day, like we said, if the dollars make sense, it makes sense. You know, you got to follow the money. Nobody really wants to see it, but will people pay for it? Of course they will. Tank Davis is a knockout artist, and he had that arena going crazy, knocking out Rolly Romero. So if it happened again, it just happened again. But that's not what nobody want to see. But you can't be mad at him for believing that could happen.
Oh, so you was talking about me? Oh, okay. Oh, I appreciate that.
My bad. Yo, too funny. You are a funny guy still. Yo,
hold up, real quick, JD. We gonna get. Hold on, I'm coming back to you. I'm coming right back to you. My brother Bullet, you still in the building, bro?
Yeah, I'm here, fam.
Cook on it, man. I know you got. You gotta have something to say about this. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
All right. My fault. I got it. What's the topic again for this particular argument?
Hold on, I'm gonna come back to you. You might have seem like you got a little bit going on. Harrison, go ahead, my brother.
I was just gonna say a response to the guy saying that somehow Tank was gonna rematch Rolly. Obviously he don't remember or realize that Tank didn't want to fight Rolly in the first place, and he's not really signed to Mayweather Promotions anymore. He still works with them, and because he likes to, and they help build him up, and he's loyal, but he's not signed to them or anything, to my understanding. So it's not like him and Rolly is even an in-house fight anymore. You would see both TMT and probably GTD Promotions on that fight, I would imagine. But so I don't think that being said, I do agree with you. The business of boxing is the business of boxing. And while Tank may be looking for a legacy fight against Dev or Shakur, or the winner of Dev and Loma or Shakur, or even maybe Frank Martin, if he's brave enough, he's going to be looking. The business of boxing, the like his coach, people who love him and want to see him end his career with a lot of money and all of his faculties, are going to tell him. And this goes back to the race discussion that you guys were having a little bit earlier. But Calvin Ford, Mayweather Promotions, probably Al Heyman, they're going to tell him to find a Latino that is worthy, that he can fight and take on the dates that Floyd took over, September and Cinco de Mayo. So that would be my guess as to what they're going to do next. Right now, it seems like Isak Pitbull is the most viable thing, but people like myself, nobody likes that. He beat him with one hand. So it's not really viable. But trust me, like as the guy said, the business of boxing is at work. And they are looking for a Latino to get a bag with in September. But Rolly, that ain't happening. Sorry, that's where you lost me, cuz.
Hey man, you know it's crazy because some type of way, I don't know how exactly everything works, but it all lines up when we look at it. And I want to ask y'all this. I want to ask the panel this as well. Shout out to my brother Carl from Australia, man. Shout out to my motherfucking nigga, man, my dog. You know what I'm saying? R. West, that's my brother, man. I fought with R. West a long ways, and that's my dog, man. Listen, I gotta ask, because we done ventured over into the topic now, and we gotta talk about it. Rolly Romero this weekend, he got a robbery, or he got a gift decision. Excuse me, he got a gift decision. It seemed like the fix was in. The judges actually seemed like they scored it decently. Does anybody have any thoughts on the robbery victory for Rolly Romero?
No, I just feel like they want Rolly versus Ryan Garcia. That fight will sell, because the sparring history, the video of the sparring history, and Ryan got fans, and Rolly's gonna talk his way into it. So I feel like that Rolly versus Ryan, and whoever wins it, they're gonna go from there. Honestly, whichever promotion company comes out on top.
Man, y'all know where I stand with this, and the reasons why. It's the strategic movement, strategic business moves that they're trying to make to align themselves with an agenda that it's with a dream, or a fallacy that has a strong possibility of never coming to fruition. Like it's it's, but as I said before, those points that I made about the reason why a Tank and Rolly 2 would make sense in the eyes of, I guess, the beholder, whether Rolly got the title the way he did or didn't, it's not gonna matter to casuals. And not for nothing, I don't think on a loss and a robbery gift decision, Rolly is not.
Hold on, look, no, real quick. You gotta remember Jackson Martinez. That was a gift decision.
Yo,
a knockout. Get knocked the fuck out, and then another
now,
gift decision.
You got knocked the fuck out and thought you was still in the fight, my nigga. Like, I was winning up the rounds. Nah, you
can't make this
sleep
up.
during the
Can't make this up.
You know what I mean? So like, it's certain shit that I'm just the boxer. And the boxing fan in me is like, I don't see the play here, but the business part of me is like, I see the play here. And Broly is just getting gifted left, right.
Fuck that business shit. I understand what you're saying with this business. I understand the bit. The business has nothing to do with us. We just want to see the fights. I don't care. We want to see Tank fight guys he hasn't fought before. We don't want to see Rolly. We don't want to see no Isak Cruz. We don't want to see those guys. I want to see you fight Frank Martin.
You don't care. We know you don't. Well, I never told you I don't care about your opinion.
No. Listen. Listen. When I say that, we don't care.
Hold on. Calm down. Go ahead, Cass. Cook, Cass.
No, I'm saying that. I understand. Listen, like I said, I'm a grown ass adult. I'm assuming you are too. I understand business as in certain. I understand that business matters. Whatnot. We're not in the. I'm saying that leave that to those guys in the offices and leave that to the boxing politicians. Leave that to the guys in the suits and ties. What I'm saying to you is that I don't want them to be. I don't want that to be reasons into why we don't get what we should be getting. Like i.e. Leonard Ellie be talking about. Let's see what the numbers does. We don't give a fuck what the numbers do. We just want to see that guy. That guy is one of the best guys in the division. So we want to see that guy against your guy. That's it. I don't care about the numbers. Lomachenko and Devin Haney can do 50k pay-per-view, but I don't care. If Devin Haney makes Lomachenko look whatever, or if Lomachenko comes out on top, then I want to see the winner of that against fucking Tank. It's as simple as that. I'm tired of hearing this business shit. Crawford, Spence, business, this business. I don't care. I just want to see the best guys fight the best guys.
That's how you feel about it, and I don't feel the same way you do. Like,
you don't agree with that? Hold on, wait, hold on, JD. Hold on, JD. You don't agree with that?
I don't agree with Cash's perspective about the business, because if the right fight is built, i.e., Devin and Tank, then the business of boxing is a play. My disagreement is who they're putting this legwork and money behind. Like, we don't give to Cash's point, I don't give a fuck really about a Rolly and a Ryan Garcia. Like, I don't really give a fuck about neither one of them niggas, bro. They both lost. I don't give to the same guy. I don't give a fuck about them, bro. I'm just telling you what's going on with the business of boxing. I'm not a fucking vegetable. I see exactly what's going on. I'm just telling you what's going on. Do I agree with it? That's another topic, because I don't. I think Tank and Devin is the only fight to make at 135, and I think Tank.
That's why I disagree. Also.
So I mean, you can.
Well, why don't you want to give chances to guys like Frank Martin, guys like other guys that does the other? That's what I'm saying. Other guys.
Tells you he.
I agree with all of y'all guys in the sense that the best should fight the best. The one place where you lose
Frank
me
Martin
is.
fight forward.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, bro. Where people lose me as fans, okay, is when fans, me included at times, when we get greedy and say we don't give a fuck about the money or a fuck about the business. Because I'm gonna tell you, I've been watching boxing for a long time, and nothing breaks my heart more than watching a great fight and then waking up the next morning and finding out that the motherfuckers in the hospital like Magomed Abdul Salamov. That one still fucks with me because that was a great fucking fight, and that dude is in what condition to this day. So that whole shit about We don't give a fuck about the money. We want just the best to fight the best. Shit's called prize fighting. Ain't no goddamn health insurance other than Obamacare. And you being greedy as a fan don't mean nothing to that man or those men. So as a fan, I'm with you, and I want to see the best fight the best. But the money do matter. The shit's called prize fighting. I think we got to stop being greedy.
Yeah.
I hate to call it greedy, but it kind of is. It's greedy. We gotta respect the fact that business got to make sense.
I'm paying for a product. How can I be greedy if I'm paying for a product? They're taking my money that I'm working hard for. How can you say I'm being greedy? I don't understand.
And they're taking that ass for to entertain you.
It's not greedy, cat. Actually, it's it's insensitive. That's what it is, because these niggas put their life.
That's a better term. My apologies. Thank you, sir. That's a better term. Thank you so much.
That's what they signed up for. I didn't tell them to sign up for that.
And that's some foul shit to say. Like,
oh, is that foul shit? They signed up for that. So that means that if they want to become the best, you're going to have to go through certain things.
And Cash, that's my opinion. You can feel how you want to feel about it, but that's my opinion. I'm not going to force it on you, but...
Of course, I got my opinion. You got your opinion. I'm not ignorant, fam. I'm not one of these stupid little boxing. I told you, I ain't one of these dumb little boxing fans. I understand. I respect your opinion.
I do give a fuck, Harrison. Like, I do care about the... To your point, it's just the reason why the thing I don't give a fuck about is different from many other boxing fans. Like, I don't give a fuck about the business when the fighters that are fighting are not worth me watching, or I'm not going to be entertained watching those fights. So with that being said, if I'm going to invest in something, it need to be something decent that's worth my time. For me to watch this guy practically get his fucking head knocked off, or I waste my fucking money and witness a guy get gifted a decision after getting beat up by a 40-something fucking year old who got grandchildren and shit, and his fucking wife getting snatched up and shit. Like Barroso was on his way to winning the title, and who the fuck were they gonna match him with? Subio Matias, who killed niggas in the ring? Come on, bro. And that's the shit.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Yes, I do. I'm with you. But now the one thing that I've been preaching to my friends and family who love boxing, and I've been kind of speaking out on YouTube, is like, even with that last week and stuff with Rolly and the homie, like the old homie, the 70-year-old that got a 30-year-old daughter, and that she's like, for real, he deserved to win that fight, right? And that was corrupt, that was bad, that was wrong, right? But you said something in what you just said about something being bad, and that's what made me think of it. And it's because what I tell people is, compare boxing to the NFL. Not every game in the NFL is a home run. There are games when you got the Miami Dolphins versus a team that you know they're going to whip their ass. Not every matchup is going to be great. We got to take the good with the bad. And then more than that, there are going to be shitty calls within some of the best games.
I agree with that.
And the Dolphins have
and the
been bad.
NBA.
The Dolphins are getting better. They are getting better.
Now don't get me wrong. Now don't get me wrong. I take it seriously in boxing, because a bad call or a missed call could impact somebody's health and well-being. But as fans, I think sometimes we're too hard on the sport and expect. I ain't gonna say too much of it. I don't want to use that word greedy again. But I think sometimes we expect too much of it and we get a little bit too hard on it. And if we consider the corruption that we see in boxing, like we see, like I consider the corruption every time my man LeBron go down the court and get hit by 5-6 people and can't get a goddamn foul call, then you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
I agree with that, bro. I do, and that does me. Like I said, man, my perspective and how I look at it is, I'm not also like hardcore fan shit. Like, I don't give a fuck who you can punch that nigga so hard he in the hospital as long as I see the fight. Like these niggas got families, bro. Like I do want to see the fight, but for the sake of boxing, I don't want to see nobody get killed in the ring.
No, nobody. We don't. As fans of this,
I don't fuck this what they signed up for, and it's like, bro, nah, bro. I want to see a good fight and stop when it need to be stopped. You know, and it's a
but
chess.
That was a horrible stoppage. Listen.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it wasn't a horrible stop. I'm gonna be direct. this shit that Cash said is not what I want to see. Like, if it warranted Barroso needed to be stopped, let the nigga get stopped. But don't jump in some shit and he didn't need to get stopped.
Well, some guys are willing to risk it all. Some guys ain't. It's as simple as that. Some guys are willing to die in there.
No, it shouldn't have been stopped. Barroso was beating Rolly ass.
No, why shouldn't it have been stopped, man? Why not? Barroso, you want to see these? They got families in that, man. Why not? Stop it, man. The guy done a great thing.
You
Come
can't
on,
do
man.
it that
what
way,
I'm saying right
Cash.
now.
Butch is capping like a mud.
You can't take it that damn far. Like, damn.
When it fits the narrative, that's when the stance changes. That's some bullshit. That's the shit I'm talking about, Cash. Like, you're mincing my words as if I don't see what you're doing here, bro.
I'm not missing anything, JD. I don't listen. Let's get it confirmed. I don't want to. I'm not here to mix your words or anything of that sort.
Yeah,
I'm not here
you
to do any
are,
of
bro.
that. No.
Literally just told me I think they got families, so it should have been stopped. No, what I'm saying to you is Barroso, for that specific circumstance and scenario, he actually was putting up a fight. And the corruption and business of boxing is what ended up losing him the fucking fight. That's what the fuck I'm saying. And also, too, I don't want to see Rolly Romero fight some fucking dude where we just seen him get tapped by Tank Davis and get put the fuck out. And he got tapped by a 130-pounder and got put the fuck out. And now that 130-pounder is on his fucking heels. Jahan Ingram, if you don't know who that is, who is also a TNT fighter,
Jahan
right?
Ingram can fight too. He can
And
fight.
Jahan Ingram can fight his motherfucking ass off. And he's on Rolly's heels talking about, okay, you think it was a fluke? Let's fight at 135. No, Rolly
don't want that smoke. Rolly don't want none of that smoke.
So bad, they offered him the opportunity to fight at 140 against who was supposed to be a tomato can, who actually wasn't, who was on his way to being a champion, but got robbed, right? They rather see him move up and rematch a Tank Davis because of the business of boxing. No. Nah, that's not what real fans want to see. See, what you fanatic fans want to see, like my brother Cash, what you want to see is Super Matias go in there and fight Rolly Romero and punch his fucking lights out and that little nigga die. That's what you want to see for your money because it's entertaining to you. But that's not what I want to see. What I want to see is Rolly get beat up, the old man gets the belt, he fights a lesser champion like a Josh Taylor or a motherfucking Regis Prograde, because Regis might hold his punches back just a little bit. He might be just a little gun shy. Hit him one time and put him out quick. No, Suprio is going to hit you a couple times, and he going to make sure that you don't get up. And if you die, you fucking die. That's not what I want to see as a boxing fan. But the business of boxing is going to move Rolly to the point where he could be in that position and get his shit cracked to the point where he don't get up. Or he end up like my brother Pat. You know that Spanish kid, Pat, right? Pat can't even, from getting punched in the back of his head, use his faculties the way he should. But fanatical fans like you, Cash, because they pay the money to see the shit that you want to see, Cash, you're going to spend your cold hard cash or quid or whatever the fuck to see that nigga almost get killed in the ring. And that's not the type of fan I am. That's what makes us different, bro.
I never said I wanted to see anyone get killed, man. I'm just saying that.
You were alluding to that. That's where you were perpetuating.
See, there's no alluding. It's just either I said it or not. There's no gray areas. It's just black and white. I never said that. What I said was I want to see the best fight the best, and whatever happens in the ring happens in the ring. It's as simple as that. I have no control over who dies and who doesn't. I have no control. When you sign the contract to put that other man to sleep, or when you sign a contract to put hands on another man, then whatever happens. You can't now then say, "Oh, I don't want to see this," and you can't control madness. That's what I'm saying. You can't control a fight.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
But you also said you don't give a fuck.
No, I don't.
Hey, look, it is what it is. Everybody had their opinion. Look, man, I appreciate y'all. I got some shit I got to handle pretty early in the morning tomorrow, so I got to cut it short tonight. I apologize for that, but at the end of the day, man, I want everybody to get their last words. My brother Cisco in the building, man. Appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? You're always welcome over here. You got a channel, a platform to speak your bars off, bro. Give me your last words, brother.
Thanks, Rice. I appreciate you having a panel tonight, man. Nah, I ain't got no platform, but hey, yeah, I'm just excited for this upcoming fight this weekend. Haney versus Lomachenko, bro. This is a big fight, and for all the casuals who don't know, tune in, bro. Let's support our boxers. Let's support our superstars, and thanks again, Rice. Thank you to the panel.
Be back tomorrow,
Hey,
my brother. We'll be back tomorrow.
Be safe out there, bro.
Come through, brother. Come through. You always welcome over here.
For sure, fam. You guys have a good night.
You too, man. Be safe.
Salute, fam.
My brother Harrison, man. Once again, good luck to you. I want to ask you. I could go look it up, but I'm gonna just ask you. Do you know your topic that you're debating?
Yes, I do, and I'm hoping I get fair questions. I shouldn't say fair because I know KO's going to be fair. But my topic is Regis Prograis versus Danny Garcia. And I've got Regis Prograis. And I'm like, yo, man, the questions got to be in such a way that give me an argument. Because I got some arguments to make. But the questions got to be right. You know what I mean?
No. So this is the thing. This is just, when you think about it, this is what you do right here. There are certain things when you talk about those two fighters, I'm not going to say anything specific.
Yeah.
I'm giving a broad advice. All I'm saying is there are gonna be points that one fighter has an advantage in, right? And so you attack and avoid. That's what you're gonna have to do because you don't know the questions like I don't know the questions. So hey, attack and avoid, baby. Attack and avoid.
Who came up with that? With these fucking fighters, bro? These debates.
KO did. And I'm gonna be honest. And researching it, I'm like, yo, this is a dope matchup. As long as the questions don't. As long as the questions are right, this is a dope matchup.
But I know KO, and if it's something very objective, he's gonna stay away from it. So it'll be subjective questions. It'll be things that y'all can both kind of formulate an argument on. And
I think the one I'm scared of the most is resume. That's the only one I think I'm scared of is, but like, as if it's who wins. Hey, look, I got arguments there. We could talk about that all night. Yeah, but resume, like, Danny got. What the fuck am I gonna say?
Look, the man fought Errol Spence, bro. What you got? I feel you.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
All I can say is he knocked most of everybody out. You know what I mean? He got a better knockout ratio, and he does have some good fighters on there, but. Danny got everybody on his goddamn resume. Like, I'm not gonna win that argument. I'm gonna fucking throw the white flag in on that shit.
I don't think it'll be resume.
Wait, but who are you arguing for though, Harrison?
I'm Regis. I'm on Ruguru's side.
Yeah, bro. It's looking.
Yes, resume kills me.
Yeah. That resume make it. But I don't think you'll get a resume question because that's too definitive. And No, I don't think you'll get a resume question.
Regardless, that's damn, bro. That's gonna be hard. I wish you the best. I can't wait because you got like a movie voice, bro. So it's gonna be fire to hear that.
I appreciate that. I'm a voice actor that's on the side, so I appreciate that.
Oh, you are really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that. Right, you gotta post your info in the chat somewhere. So,
I just took my website down because I can't get no work. All the damn actors and singers get all the damn voice acting work now. All I get to do is goddamn trainings and shit. It's bad.
I'll take the training video.
Look, don't get me wrong. The training videos pay.
Depending on the company, you might that shit might.
Hey, Harrison, before you go, I might have a little bit of a business proposition for you. So when you get the chance before you leave, put your contact in the private chat, and I'll make sure to reach out to you.
Yes, sir. Will do.
Yes, sir.
But
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, man, I appreciate you coming through. Much love to you, my brother. Anything else that you have for me before you wrap it up tonight?
All I was gonna say, a lot of fun. I watch when I'm up late night anyway, so it was a lot of fun. I was a little tipsy tonight and decided to be talkative. So I appreciate you having me on. A lot of fun, and look forward to seeing you on the debate. Good luck, and I'm gonna try to make the best of it. Me and Rugu, we gonna rock.
Hey, we gonna figure something out, man. Man, look, I don't know if you know Glove Up Boxing. Look up Glove Up Boxing, man. Coach, he had a debate about Regis, and he brought us some good information as far as what he brought out and how he presented it. I don't know what the question is going to be, so I don't know if it'll help or not. But
I appreciate
check
that.
it out.
Appreciate that. I'm going research now.
As much as you can get for Regis, because Danny, that's rough, bro.
Well, it depends on the question. It depends on the question.
It do, but it's like, how many questions do you? What type of question is really gonna? It's interesting with KO. Yeah, it's gonna be fire, man. Cause KO do shit for a reason. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna my bad.
But
I assume he sees the angle I should hit, and I'm assuming that if I leave the meat on the bone, that'll be why I lose. So I just got to figure out what the meat is on that bone and bring that to the debate.
And eat it up, baby. That's it. But hey, man, it is what it is. Hey, study, be prepared, and I think you can make it happen, though. I think you can make it happen. So looking forward to your roof. Who are you going against?
Sean T.
Okay, Sean T been on the program here too as well. So shout out to both of y'all brothers, man. Hey, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. So, hey man, shout out to you, my brother, and you're always welcome over here.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. You guys have a good night.
Yes, sir.
And I will leave my information. My email will be in the chat, Mr. JD.
Yes, sir.
I might hit you up as well. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, my motto is, if you're paying, I'm saying.
I ain't mad at it.
It's fire, bro. Yeah, I'll definitely be a time.
Much love to my brother Harrison, man. Master Khalid, yeah, man, go ahead. You can click the link, jump up for a quick second if you got something you want to say, brother. No problem whatsoever. Cass, man, my brother from the UK, across the pond, bruv, man. Nah, man. Much love to my brother Cass, man.
That's the first time I ever heard right side do the British accent.
That shit was horrible, wasn't it? That shit was horrible. Hey, Master Khalid is pinned at the top of the chat, brother. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Cass, man, go ahead. Give me your last words, my brother.
Hey,
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you, man. All the time appreciations, man. Thank you, right side, for having me on your platform. You know what I'm saying to you, man. I appreciate you from the get-go. We're gonna enjoy the fight that we got coming up this weekend. You know what I'm saying to you. We're gonna enjoy it as fight fans. Obviously, me and JD, I like debating with that guy because you get me. We always lock horns and bump heads. We disagree, we agree. You know what I'm saying to you. That's what makes our opinions and debating and whatnot what it is. We can't always agree because that's not boxing. You know what I'm saying. Boxing is the most subjective sport in the world. You know what I'm saying to you. So yeah, man, I appreciate that. I respect everyone's opinion and everybody's glance on the sport of boxing. So yeah, man, I hope everyone enjoys their night. You get me. Make sure your families are well and healthy. And yeah, right side, man. When you're next open up your platform, I'll be there in the trenches again.
Yes, sir. Hey, Cass, man, you know, hey, me and Cass, we started rocking a long time ago.
Great.
And I done argued with him, I done agreed with him. And damn it, man, Cass, you know I ain't got nothing but love and respect for you, my brother.
I still got love for you, Cass, just so you know.
Also, same JD, man. Like I said, I don't come here to disrespect nobody. I don't take anything personal. Like before, when I said I asked you a question and you went past it, I did come out of character. You know what I'm saying to you. But right side spoke to me like an OG, and I understood because it's easy. It's easy for me to take accountability and understand certain things. You understand?
You good. It's not even. You good, bro. You good.
No, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's not even. Like Jimmy, I don't fuck with that guy for real.
Hold up. We ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
But you, like, I got it. Yeah. Like, you know, it ain't nothing. Like, it's certain people on the platform where I really don't rock with, but out for the sake of boxing talk because it's entertaining, I'm gonna poke back at you. Just know that I do this shit with Woke. I do it with Right Side. I've been on these platforms now for going on 2.5 years, and you know, I keep coming back when I have time for a reason because shit's super entertaining. So,
hey, it's fun,
man.
Thank
you, JD. Thank you, right side. Thank you.
Hey, Cash, you know it ain't nothing but love. You know you always welcome over here. You got a platform to rock, my brother, and you know what it is with me and you, my brother. Appreciate you. Much love, much respect.
Make sure you have a good evening, man.
Hey, you do the same. You do the same, man. Master Khalid is in the building, man. What's up, bro?
Yo, peace, man. What's up, Doug?
How you feeling, man? I appreciate you jumping on.
Man, you know you my guy, man. I really rock with you, man. Yeah, man. Like I didn't catch the live, man. I've been going through a lot of stuff, man. So,
bro.
Yeah,
Right.
appreciate it, man. I've been catching little snippets of everybody, man. But I got you, Dub, man. You my man, bro. You so humble, man. I respect you a whole lot, man. Like, cause it really takes a man to be as humble as you is, man. I never seen you out of character or none of that, bro. And I don't even want to see that, man. Like, and you be getting a lot of bullshit, man. But you keep it solid, man. And you keep your character on point, man. So your morals is intact, man. Your honor is intact with me, bro. And I appreciate that. Now, dealing with this hate for Devin Haney, because I ain't catch the live. I just clicked it.
Hold on. Okay. And first things first. Man, those words right there mean so much to me, because that's one thing I strive to always uphold. You know what I'm saying? I done caught myself out of character before, but I always want to be holding to the values that I believe in. So I appreciate you and the way you how you presented that, my brother. I really that meant a whole lot to me. Whole lot to me. The question for tonight. First things first, are you excited for the fight this coming weekend, Devin Lomachenko? And second was the poll question: do you think Devin gets unnecessary hate in the sport of boxing?
Okay, for the first question, yes, I'm excited for the fight. I don't think I'm gonna watch it because I'm suffering a horrible loss. My sister passed in my presence and in my care. This was my sister.
Sorry to hear that, my brother. I'm sorry to hear
my sister and my mother. And she was more than my sister. She was my mother and my best friend, and I lost her. And I'm burying her this weekend on Saturday. But I think I'm going to be able to make it to get the fight if it come on. If it's after 8:00, I make it. You know what I'm saying? And I know she would want me to make that fight because she watched fights with me. She know what's up. And but yeah, so I've been dealing with that. But okay, so
man, my condolences, my brother. All prayers with you.
Definitely,
all
bro.
prayers, and
I appreciate that. But
I always want to say real quick. I just want to say, make sure.
Man. Sorry to hear that, bro.
Going through those type of situations, man. Just take it. Hey, it ain't no certain way to take it, but you know what it is.
Because my mother died when I was a little kid, and my sister, she had to be my guardian and take care of me. She was only 18 at the time, so you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm gonna make it, man, because I got a whole family. I gotta be strong for everybody to look at me. But anyway.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As far as you know what I'm saying, does Devin get the hate? Man, he gets so much hate, bro, and I just don't understand it. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, I'm not really like the Devin fan. Like, to be honest with you, the Devin and Tank and all them conversations is boring to me because it's nowhere even near to be made. So that shit is boring to me. You know what I'm saying? But yes, as far as the question and the poll, yeah, Devin get way too much hate, bro, and I don't understand it, man. This is a young man. He's doing this thing. He's calling for all the fights. He wants all the fights. You know what I'm saying? People say, "Oh, man, he capping. He know he can't fight this dude." Okay, let's say he know he can't fight that dude, but he letting us know that he want to fight these dudes,
right?
And he letting us know that he will fight these dudes. So regardless of if he can fight them now or nothing, he letting us know that he want to fight them and he will fight them whenever he can fight them. So what's the hate about?
That's a good. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
All right. And it's so interesting because this is exactly what we want from young fighters.
Yeah,
we want them dudes who want to go get the smoke. And I want to make this point right here. When I was listening to you, Master Khalif, hey, something really just shined on me. So they complained about Devin calling fighters out, right? Or that he calling everybody out, whatever. Look how this just played out. Look how it played out. He called Lomachenko out 4 years ago.
Yep.
And guess what?
It didn't stop.
Hold on. No. I ain't talking about if it stopped. Guess what's happening this weekend? He getting the fight.
About to beat Lomachenko.
He called this man out 4 years. So my thing is this. You tell me that, and like you just said, he calling the people out, and now a fight is happening. You need to continue to call it. We might not get the fight now, but if we get the fight a year from now, I'm okay with it.
But Doug, You know, people. Yeah, of course, bro. It can happen 3-4 years from now. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the time. You know how this shit go in this boxing game, man. This shit is just ridiculous. But the thing is this. Now I do have a bone to pick with Devin, and I haven't heard this because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The whole Devin stuff is kind of boring to me, so I don't really look at it because I done seen him, and I know he about his business. So when he say what he say, I know he mean it, but he might be saying things prematurely. So if from what I heard, he's talking about Loma is old and he ain't about, like, from what I hear, he's discrediting Loma. I don't know if that's true. If that's true, he needs to stop that type of shit, man. If he's discrediting Loma, he needs to stop that because he need to get Loma all the credit that Loma deserves. You know what I'm saying? Not only that he deserved, but he deserved to give Loma that credit because come on, man, who beat Loma? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Teofimo beat him. You know, and he had that one loss to the journeyman or whatever. But if you ask me, Teofimo is a journeyman, and I bet it with Teofimo.
Hold on, wait, hold on. You're not gonna run past that point. You're not gonna. Teofimo Lopez is a journeyman.
Yeah, Teofimo Lopez is a journeyman, man.
Oh no, come on now.
Hey, Doug, and
he got one loss.
And Doug, let me give it to you like, but look, let me give it to you like this, Doug. My homeboy, one of my best friends, like he like blood, and he used to run with Floyd and all that. He live in L.A. You know what I'm saying? And he was with all them, like Tank, and like he really tied in. And he was in the feds at the time when Loma fought Teofimo, and he was calling me, and I'm like, I got Teofimo. I was real hyped on Teofimo. Like Teofimo was my guy, especially for that fight. And I told him, I said Teofimo gonna beat Loma, and Teofimo beat him. But after that, he don't got the right team behind him, right? But I knew Teofimo was gonna beat Loma. I don't know why. I just felt like, and I still feel like Teofimo is the goods, but it's something going on with him mentally, and there's something going on with his camp. If he got if he get his mind right and he got the right team, Teofimo is the guy. I don't care, but Teofimo, from his actions now and from his team, yeah, he's going to end up being a journeyman. Teofimo is done. I don't have no more more belief in him. You know what I'm saying? But he got all the talent. He got all the talent in the world to be the great.
Maybe Tio will be maybe one day he will be a journeyman. And maybe you're projecting the way that you see his career going. All I'm saying, at this current moment in time, Teofimo Lopez is not a journeyman at this current moment.
Like Josh Taylor.
Nah. What I'm saying is, at this current moment in time, he's on his way to that. Like I've only seen since his win with Loma. Since his win with Loma, I've only seen him decline.
Does he lose?
Only
Does
decline.
he
He's
beat
not
Josh
getting no
Taylor?
better.
Does he beat Josh Taylor?
Hell no.
Fuck no.
Oh, shit.
No. Hell no. He don't know Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, bro. Josh Taylor beat Regis, bro. And I watched that fight with Josh Taylor and Regis, bro. And that was a close fight. I need to watch it again, but
I done watched it about 4 times.
I felt like Josh Taylor. Pardon me. I felt like Regis won that fight with Josh.
I watched that fight 4 times, and Regis lost the fight.
Okay.
Regis, he seemed like he got a tad bit too comfortable the back end of the fight.
Nah, he didn't get comfortable. He gassed out.
Okay, maybe that's what it is. Maybe he was gassed out. I don't know. It just seemed like he wasn't.
I get that to you because I only watched the Regis and Josh Taylor fight once. I only watched it live.
No, I done watched it like 4 times. The first time I scored, I thought Regis should have won the fight.
The
Then
first time,
when I
I
watched
Regis
it back,
won.
when I watched it back a couple times, I was like, yeah. Josh Taylor beat him.
He gassed out. Josh Taylor beat him convincingly. That's what happened.
But with Josh, what I seen Josh do with Jack Catterall, that shit.
Yeah. Josh Taylor lost that damn fight.
Yeah, he tried to do the same thing.
And then the ref sat there and cheated the whole goddamn.
Yeah,
Niggas
man.
taking points and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is
You know what I'm
going
saying?
on?
That shit was horrible what I seen with Jack Catterall. You know what I'm saying? But I know, Josh. You have, some of these fighters they have bad nights, man. But no, I do not see Teofimo beating no goddamn Josh Taylor. Not at all. No.
Did you see what he did to Jose Ramirez, bro? Nah.
Yes. I mean, look, that Jose Ramirez, that was a good ass fight.
I don't know how good Jose Ramirez really is.
Josh Taylor.
What you mean? What? You didn't see that 20-piece combo he and Mo Hooker with, bro?
Man,
Listen, let me tell you something about Mo Hooker at 140.
Listen,
wait, hold on. We got
Mo Hooker trash, bro.
Mo not trash. Mo not trash.
Hooker is not
trash. Mo Hooker trash.
No, he's not trash. He's not trash.
Mo is not trash.
Well, it depends which Mo we talking about.
No.
It depends which one we talking about.
So when you say you got, when you say we talk about which Mo Hooker, that's when you know he's trash. Whenever you say which one we talk about, that's trash, bro.
Man, Master Khalik, we not gonna do that. He fought arguably the best fighter at 140, one of the best fighters at 140, and he got smoked. That's what happened, bro. And at that point, Jose Ramirez was at the height of his career. I mean, he was beating the shit out of people, or he was knocking niggas the fuck out, man.
Jose Ramirez can fight.
Taylor, he got stopped.
Man,
box was my fault. And he got the shit beat out of him, man. Josh Taylor, he has many different looks about him, man. We just got to give credit to Josh Taylor and how good
you're right.
Josh Taylor can fight though. Josh Taylor can fight, bro.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I really look. Josh Taylor is going to beat
the shit
out of Teofimo Lopez.
That's a bad look for Tio.
Bro, now that you're saying that, bro.
That's a bad look. I can't believe they allowed his ass with his
Me either. Hey, bro, you just took the words out. But I can't believe they about to let fight that dude, man. It's over.
Bro, into this fight, whoever coerced him is not Team Teofimo, bro.
They not. They not.
There is no way.
Teofimo, they not. You right, guys.
This Tio is not the guy. Maybe the Lomachenko Tio, because he was on one. But I feel like as soon as he got to the Lomachenko, he just believed that he was more than he actually was because of what Lomachenko was. That's why. And I don't know.
But bro, do you look at that time? Like I just told you, like my homeboy, man, you know what I'm saying? He was in the feds at the time when the fight took off, but he was so gassed on Loma. My man was so gassed on Loma. And I'm not like a boxing expert or nothing like that, but I just seen something different in Teofimo, and I told him, man, I say, bro, Teofimo was about to beat Loma. I was telling him. He'd call me, collect or whatever, 2-3 times a week, and I'm telling him, bro, Teofimo about to beat this. Like I just knew it, but after that, it was like, you know what I'm saying?
It's because
he don't have pedigree.
I'm gonna tell you, Tio was focused. He beat Comey in a fashion that, like, at that time.
But Loma beat Teofimo. I mean, Loma beat Comey better than Teofimo.
Nah, Tio starts Comey in 2 rounds.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. You're right.
I was just about to say he slept that man. He slept Richard. He had Richard Comey bouncing around the motherfucking ring.
You're right. My bad.
I was doing the back in the ring.
It wasn't what the fact that he knocked him out. It was how
the second round.
It was
in the second round. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Wait, not just that. It's because Tio showed that he had IQ to catch a guy that who Comey has power. Believe it or not, Comey has fucking power.
Hey, Dub, let me ask you this, bro. Now, we all know. Like, I really believe that Devin is about to smoke Loma, bro. I feel like Devin need to get the fuck away from what Devin can't make more than 35 no more, bro. He got to get the fuck on, bro. Like, what is we gonna do, man? Like after this fight, bro. If Devin get the hell on, bro. Like, what people gonna say? He ducking?
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, look at the comments. Look at the comments.
Hold on.
Look at the comments real quick. Real quick. Just look at the comment. Look at what Harrison just said. The very last one. Look at his last comment. And this, there you go, Master Khalid. There you go, right there.
I can't see it, God.
Look. I'm gonna tell you what Harrison just said. He said, "When you question your ability live on TV, SMH." Now, let's remember.
Y'all talking about Tio? Y'all talking about?
Yeah. Just real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all cook. But I just wanted to point that out. Let's look at the landscape. At the time that Tio stopped Kobe, he was, if not, one of the hottest fighters in the entire fucking world.
Yes,
and then he went on to beat arguably the pound for pound #1 in the world, bro.
Yes.
That was not Bob Arum's plan.
It wasn't. Hey, you right, bro. That was not his plan. You right, bro.
That he had to pay for, bro. Man, listen, bro. You in the belly of the beast. You over at Top Rank. This is got the most talent. Bud Crawford came from over there, right?
Now then he turned around and lose to George Kambosos. Exactly, bro. And look. I'm starting to sound like Dub right now with the. But
hey, don't do that now. Don't do that.
But hey, Dub, that's why I love when you talk, bro. But look, it's like that, bro, because Teofimo, he did. Nobody believed he was gonna beat Loma. Nobody believed it. I believe, but I did. I knew he was gonna beat Loma. I said no.
Knock Loma out.
I
almost
knew,
did.
Listen, bro. I swear, I wish I would have bet money on that, bro. I knew he was gonna beat Loma, dog. I just knew it. I'm like, Teofimo better. He just better. He's better at everything.
Hey, hold up.
Yeah.
I apologize, but I got shit to do in the morning.
Oh,
and
shit.
I can't run like I want to tonight. Normally I'll be cool and I not tonight. I gotta ride. But man, y'all give me I got Cass, I got your last words. Master Khalif, man, give me your last words. I apologize for cutting you off. You gotta jump on earlier, brother. You gotta jump on the tad bit earlier. But man, salute to you, and you know it ain't nothing but love. You know what it is.
Yo, what is Cat doing, bro?
It's all love, man. Well, my last words is this, man.
What is he doing, bro?
My last words is this, man. I do love that. I do love Devin. I think that the talk between Devin and Tank is kind of boring because it's nowhere near to be done. So the talk between Tank and Devin is boring as hell right now. Like it means nothing to me right now. But yeah, Devin is my man. Devin is about to do his thing with Loma, and he's gonna make it look easy, and then he's gonna get discredited. But he discredited himself. But that's it. That is what it is. I got Devin, and I'm probably gonna make it to the fight. You know, I don't know if I am, but I'm probably gonna make it to the fight. But that is what it is. Dub, you know you my man. Salute
love,
and
my
salute
brother.
to everybody on the panel, man. Peace.
I appreciate you coming through and showing love, my brother. You know you're always welcome, and you got a platform over here, man. JD, man, give me your last words. Break it down for me, brother. I appreciate you coming through.
My Atlanta brother from another mother, man. Look, man, another one for the Bucks, bro. You know, salute to the chat, salute to the panel, as usual. Salute to you, right side. Keep doing the thing, big bro. You already know what time it is over here in the 203. Got mad love for you. So, yeah, man. Your boy Dev, man. He's the goods, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. He might fuck around, need a stoppage for this one. He might get robbed, bro. You know, the politics, not the right thing. That should happen. But boxing, at times, can be a stupendous sport, or it can just be a stupid sport. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all I got for that, man. Salute to everybody. And yeah, watch boxing push the sport this Saturday, May 20th.
Yes, sir. Hey, JD, man, you know I ain't got nothing but love for you, and I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate everybody who came through tonight, man. Everybody in the chat. Hey, we got to push the sport. We got to continue to talk about this thing, man. And one thing I want to encourage everybody, go buy the pay-per-views, man. Buy the pay-per-view, especially when we get in what a lot of people are considering 50-50 fights. I don't know what I consider it, but I don't know. Hey, go buy these fights, man. Go buy them.
Hey, what the fuck?
So, hey, man, shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all, man. I had nothing but love. The chat, man, y'all was on fire tonight as well. And, hey, man, we will be back tomorrow. And so, man, just know, damn. You see that? I'm a little hoarse, but just know when you're over here, man, you're rocking on the right side. And, man, I ain't got nothing but love for everybody. Peace, love, hair grease, man. Y'all do y'all thing. And be safe out there.
You can't fight the power of Gervonta Tank Davis. What a scintillating display. Well, you question Deontay Wilder's power. The proof is in the banana pudding as he just turned the lights out.
Cool boy Steph Stephen Bolton Jr.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin